Hello and welcome to round 8 of the Race Factory Gaming MX Simulator Nationals. My name is Andrew Wood, here to bring you all of the racing action for the night. Thank you guys for bearing with me. Kellen Brower is not going to be here today. He's actually going to be in Washougal. He's on a trip. So I will be bringing you guys all the action here tonight. So if there's any hiccups or anything like that, you might just need to give me a free pass. So I'm going to bring you guys into qualifying right now. We'll get a look at qualifying, then we'll get on in the race server. So I just refreshed these a couple minutes ago, though, but I will actually get you guys a quick little update here. On the qualifying times, Payson Johnson is going to be our fastest qualifier here today. Ran a 2:14.4. Almost 2 full seconds ahead of the second fastest racer here today, Pablo Vial, Tyler Lang, Trevor Burns, Joey Carter, and last week's winner, Colby Eaglin, down in 6th place with a 2:17. And if we kind of take a look at all of these times right here, you can see that besides Payson Johnson, everyone else is pretty close in the times. And then we're going to go all the way back. Let's see if we see any names. Braden Castaneda did finish second with a 1:4. Just lost out on that overall, only qualifying in 22nd place, so we're going to have to keep an eye on him. And then our last qualifier that made it in, Joseph Pilsner. The rest of these guys will be going to the LCQ here today. We're going to hop on over to the 250 motocross qualifying. Seth Carr, very close, actually 6/10, but Seth Carr with a 2:17.3. Your fastest qualifier here today. Kind of no surprise to anyone here. Cade Matherly just short at 2:17.9. And then the rest of the field going down there. Logan Leitzel, though, standing out in P7 in qualifying with a 2:20.3, 3 seconds off the pace of those top two guys right there. So going to be interesting to see what he brings here tonight. And then before we get into the race action in the server, I'm going to actually take a look at the results that we have so far this year. That's not the results. The standings in the 450 or 250 class. Seth Carr has been in a battle all season with Cade Matherly here today and Logan Leitzel. Cade's 13 points back. Logan Leitzel, after a couple rough rounds, dropped 37 points back. So Cade is really the only person mathematically in this thing. Logan's still there mathematically, and then a huge drop off, but 37 points is going to be hard to make up the way that this class has gone lately. And then 450 motocross, going to hop over there. Payson Johnson has exactly a 1-point lead here today, coming into round 8, or 1 race lead with 50 points. Tyler Lang, Colby Eaglin, after that win, slowly inching up. Going to try to pass him for that number 2 spot, but this one is pretty much a foregone conclusion. Payson Johnson in this championship, if he keeps doing what he's been doing, will be taking this one home. We got a little preview of the track right here as I'm going to get the game open. Washougal, an amazing race as always. I need to check my reshade stuff, but I will worry about that later or just not do it. All right. We are hopping in the server right now. And then we will start to get into the action here, see with the consolation races what we've got going on here today. Didn't check all the people that qualified, how many people we're going to have. Last week, we only had 1 consolation race, and actually 42 people made it into the server. So I will be keeping an eye on that. And I remembered I cannot be tabbing out, but it's okay. We're working on things here. So as you guys know, it does take a long time. We to load into the server. So while we're looking at the track here, and it probably won't take too much longer, Washougal always has some beautiful trees, some very hilly. It's a very hilly track, so gonna have to keep an eye on that. And a lot of shadows too. Mostly in real life, they do a pretty good job of keeping it pretty easy for these guys to see when they're racing here in MX Simulator. But I do like the track this year. I rode like 5 laps and I made it through absolutely 0 without falling. I was just kind of trying to check out the different ruts, see where maybe some passing spots would be. But the jumps are really fun. The top right section of your screen right now has the huge step up, a big scrub jump. Then we get some chicane action. We got the rollers before the finish line. This is just an iconic track. And then the bottom left of the screen that you're seeing right now. That section is a little bit different than what we've seen before with the wall that we got going on. So I'm going to hop out and hop back in. I do need to see, I'm going to actually check really quick how many people we got, see if we are going to have a consolation race. That's going to tab me out really quick. 48 people qualified in 250s and 450s enough. So we should have 2 consolation races here today. I am going to get some stuff on the screen for you. 250 consi, tab up. This is what we should be coming into quickly here. Get this going. Got a thumbs up from Kellen, so hopefully we're doing good. It's going to be a great night. I will be with you for the next 3 hours calling the action all the way from the LCQs all the way through the second 450 Moto, where hopefully we get some good action like we've been seeing all year long from these guys. So super excited to get this stuff going and see what we got going on. Hey, looks like Kellen is at the car and we're on the gate, and this is the 250 consolation race, and I don't know how to work the controller. Second. Actually, Kellen, I think your controller was not. 1 second. This is not good. Technical difficulties. Oh no, Kellen. Give me 1 second, guys. What the heck? Sorry, 1 second. What's going on? Alright, at least we can see some people. Let me at least get you on a racer while I mess with this. I had to get everything going here. So Nick Niles leading this 250 consolation race right now with Trent Adams very close behind. And then Joey Bradstreet, Timmy Briscoe, Steezy Team Pride. Carson Bolin, Matt Jones, Dustin Garrett, Jack Fowler, Pedro Barbosa, and that is going to be your lineup right now, but we are looking at the top 4, so let me put you on this battle right here and get this worked out really quick. Oh, there we go. Hey, we got him. First lap coming through these historical Washougal whoop section. Normally it's like a triple quad going through there. Some of these guys you might elect to see as Steezy goes down in 5th place right here, chasing Timmy Briscoe. That's going to allow Carson Bolin to get by for the 5th place spot. These guys still out of a transfer spot. Steezy going down again. Matt Jones is going to work his way up into 6th, but hopping up to Timmy Briscoe right here in 4th. He is totally smooth on the track right here. Just trying to work his way through Joey Bradstreet, and we see how close these guys are right now as they come over this sand, this wall in the sand. Trent Adams is going to lead us over this tabletop. Going to come up to this big sweeper corner with some ruts. A little bit bumpy this track too. So, ooh, we see Joey Bradstreet sliding out a little bit there, so he's going to have some company. Still in transfer spot though. And then here is Horsepower Hill, our first time going on. And second, guys. All right, now we got an overlay, I think, for us. We're just getting dialed in here. Let's see. Okay. I think it's there. Turn on. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Oh no, Joey Bradstreet makes a pass, and that or Timmy Briscoe goes down. Let's see. I think that was a pass. No, not for a transfer. These two are still 3 and 4 here on the track. 1 second. Gonna tab out again. Listen, it's a good thing we don't go straight into heat races or I guess last time I was here doing a solo thing, I did a Triple Crown race in Supercross, and I actually did have LCQs to go first. So if there's any things I need to iron out, I am dialed. As we're still looking. Second. Just trying to get some audio dialed in for you guys here today, and I will get the cursor out of the main screen. I know that's something really annoying, and I do that all the time. All right, yeah, someone in chat moved cursor. Sorry, Dominic Tiberino. All right, let's get back to this racing action here as we come around. The leaders have completed 2 laps, and we will go check back up. Nick Niles, actually, I think, now he's been leading the whole time. I really like this pink gear set that he's wearing. It's like a dark reddish pink maroon. It's kind of sick with a pink helmet, pink boots. Looking great up here on his underground RC ride from start to finish, trying to lead this thing all the way to qualify into the race. Trent Adams still chasing him on that Yogi Red Bull Yamaha in his Fox gear, looking fresh as always. These Yogi boys have had this same setup. Not too much going on though in this this front 4. Joey Bradstreet on his Verb and J and B bike, holding down third. He's been gone a little bit back and forth with Timmy Briscoe, who's been up here, but for the most part, these guys have been pretty dialed in 3rd and 4th place. Thank you, Kellen. I appreciate everything and all your help. Text back. Oh, Carson Bowen, as I was going back to check, down with Pedro Barboza, who was dead last time I checked in at the beginning of this race. They go down out of the 5th and 6th place spots. Now Jack Fowler is giving chase to Steezy, who I have no idea what that guy's name is. But it's okay. He's a Team Fried rider, and he's definitely fried out here. Going through this little uphill, or this back section up at the top of the hill. It's got a weird little kink in it this year, so a little bit different than what we've had in years past. And then they're going to go off this historical drop-off here into this tight 180 here. These hairpins are going to cause some havoc and definitely be a passing spot once we get on into the motos later on. But these two guys now starting to spread apart a little bit. I'm going to take you back up just a little bit more. So we have a little bit of a battle going on between Timmy Briscoe and Joey Bradstreet still for this 3 and 4 place spot. And look at them trying to toss whips up here on this huge step up. And they're going to come around. This is one we're going to see some nasty scrubs on later on. This is probably my favorite jump on the track. It just lends itself to get leaned over up the face, and makes you feel good before you go down into this treacherous little zigzag section down through the trees where it would normally be super dark in real life. But these guys, there's some pretty good, you can tell right now the shadows aren't too crazy. Maybe it'll get harder to see some of these ruts as they get deeper later on, but not having to deal with it too much. Timmy Briscoe still chasing as these guys come on to the 4th lap here in their last lap. So really we're just going to be keeping an eye on some of these guys, seeing if anything changes at the front. Trent Adams still chasing down Nick Niles here at the front as he's held pretty much wire to wire. 4 seconds back to Trent Adams, then 11 seconds back to Bradstreet and Briscoe, and an 8-second gap back to Steezy. So pretty sure we're not going to have anything happen in this race unless one of these two guys goes down. I'm going to take a quick break and just check in with Kellen because I can't multitask or do 2 things at once. So there might be some breaks here today. And it is also, Kellen is crazy for doing 3.5 hours by himself all the time, every Monday when he brings you guys the GPs, and then whenever I can't make it. Because I got this 40-ounce bottle of water right here, and I'm sure I might even need a refill later on. Give me one moment as we're watching this, see if anything happens. Whoa, our leader was down, so that's actually not going to really change anything as far as qualifying, but Nick Niles fell out of the number 1 spot. He's now right here in this little 2, 3, 4 battle. Still leading these guys around, though, and I'm sure we'll see sometime soon. Trent Adams right here already exiting this section as these guys come into it, but still nothing going on. Let's see, there's going to be a huge, no, that's not what I do. I do this. Huge gap all the way back, another 8, 9, 10 seconds until we get back to Steezy right here, who is chasing these guys back in 5th. really just want to keep an eye on these two, Bradstreet and Briscoe, as you see them tripling into these sand rollers. That's a huck right there, but these guys getting it dialed. If they make a big mistake, that's going to be the difference right here between them qualifying into the motos or not. If anyone's got some coffee, you let me know. All right. Your boy's getting tired. Oh, I missed the finish. I think I did. Nick Niles. No, I didn't. Nick Niles gets it back. Oh my gosh, who went down? What's his name? Trent Adams goes down, but these four that have been here from the beginning. Sorry, almost missed that, guys. Are gonna make it through. Timmy Briscoe holding down the 4 spot as a late mistake from Trent Adams, and he still holds on though, luckily able to get back up. And Steezy from Team Fried still gonna miss out on the final transfer spot by 5 seconds. Sorry, it is back from the dead after 11 years or 11 days. Thank you for joining us in chat. Still here, still barking, saying some crazy stuff like always. All right. So the people that are also going to miss out, Matt Jones. Matt Jones. Pedro Barbosa, who started way back, and we saw him come all the way up, had a flirt with getting in there, had a big crash out of the 5 and 6 spot with another rider, and he is going to miss out. Bummer for him. He looked like he was riding decent. His lap time's not completely there, what he's going to maybe need, maybe if he had a good start and was able to hold up there. Dustin Garrett, a little short. Jack Fowler and Carson Bullen gave up on lap 3. So bummer for those guys. Sorry, you're all right, bro. We love you. You're good. I am okay. As we are going to hop on over and this loads, and I'm going to have to hop in and out, all that stuff. I'm going to make sure I get our live timing up over here for me to keep an eye on as well. Just getting everything slowly dialed in that Kellen normally has perfect because he is the best. But we are here. So I've got live timing up. We don't need points anymore. We know who's winning. Should get that going on. Change this over. We got the 450 Consi now coming to you live. And we're dialed. We're going to have a freaking great night. 5:51 p.m. We'll be going all the way till 9 o'clock. At least seeing some racing action here as well. As we work our way back in the game. Want to thank all of you again for joining us week in and week out. This is only round 8 of the Race Factory National Series, hosted by me and Kellen normally, but we've been here Kellen's been here and me for most of them, but already 17 rounds. So we're 25 races into this Super Motocross Championship Series, and we got a couple more to go. 3 SMX races at the end, and 3 more rounds after this. So 6 more races on the year, and it's been great to bring them all to you guys. Kellen as well has started bringing everyone RaceFactoryGaming GP series on Mondays. So if you guys race in that, or you want to see any more racing action, please definitely join us for those. And I missed the start, but it's okay. We are... I don't know what to do with my hands. What am I doing? Dumb. Okay. Didn't miss the start. That was lineup check. You ever go to like someone's house and you like play this game or whatever, and I guess it really only works on these, but you play COD a certain way and some dude like has his claw grip crazy setup on his controller and you can't do anything? Yeah, that's kind of how I am right now. With Kellen's stuff, trying to get dialed in here. All right, let's check these boys off the start. we are going to ride with, I keep going to myself, who is Kellen. Connor Pruitt, let's see what he's got as the revs were up. The gate is already down. We got a couple riders going down on the inside there. Connor Pruitt not going to get the best start. Seth Devers gets a great start and goes wide. That's going to let Logan Mortberg get the whole shot here, but then he blows the corner. Seth Devers is leading the way on the outside here. That black 156 machine has someone almost wadded up so hard behind him. Oh, Carl Novak gonna lose this position as we got someone railing around the outside, and he goes down big on the inside, and that's gonna allow Logan Mortberg back up on his Allied Racing Yamaha into the lead here, and he's gonna be the first one taking these guys up and down the hills here at Washougal, Washington. Austin Bear, second place. He wants to get into this thing. Something must have happened in qualifying, or I feel like he's just been a borderline guy so far in these races as far as qualifying. We've seen him in a lot of consies, even though I'm sure he really doesn't want to have to be here. Let's see, Seth Devers holding down third. Tucker Zimmerman getting pressured right now by Connor Pruitt, but he's going to go wide and actually lose a lot of time. That definitely is that preferred line right there that Devers took. These guys will see him for the first time here, yeeting themselves out into these sand rollers as we go through. We're going to work our way back. Zimmerman by Pruitt, Jose Famador, Ethan Parks, Tody Lehman, Chase Donovan, OG out here on the Takatoji Yamaha, followed by Tommy Dallaire. Got a couple guys here. Carl Novak way back. Actually, not way back. Sorry. I'm down. Zach Fisher right here following around as well, not scrubbing. Lame and JT George on the struggle bus way back. Just got to get that together. Coming hard through these rollers is going to be Logan Mortberg. Across the finish line, he leads these guys around, almost got the whole shot, did get the whole shot, messed it up, got it back. Here he is leading this crowd. Austin Bear, though, going to blow this inside rut. Only lose one spot. Funnels back in the third place. But who is Tucker Zimmerman? I could not grab him in the time gates. He is in fourth battling. Oh, scares Austin Bear. Austin Bear going to go over the corner. He's going to battle back up the inside. He pushes him out. Austin Bear getting the pass back. These guys are side by side over this little wall jump here. Let's see what happens here. Bear losing some spot. Ends up taking the preferred line. Oh, both over that inside, but then crosses up over the sand roller. Connor Pruitt getting in here a little bit. Austin Bear, though, just short. Now look at this, up the inside. These guys are battling. Tucker Zimmerman, the second rut there, unable to hold on to it as Bear makes that pass. And this is for a third and fourth right here. So these guys aren't battling for a transfer. They are just in front of or inside of one. But look at all the pressure Bear has. Terrible drive up here. Connor Pruitt's going to get by as he scrubs over the top of Horsepower Hill. Ethan Parks on his sexy SYS Suzuki going to make this pass up the inside of Pruitt. He's got the inside line, but can't carry the speed. Is he going to make the pass back happen? They both funnel into this inside line. These guys are number 5, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess we could see all the way up to 3 right there of Tucker Zimmerman in that bright yellow gear. Ethan Parks on the outside looking in right into the middle of this pack. Austin Bear, though, playing peekaboo back here with the camera. This is a great battle that we got going on here, guys. I was trying to save my voice for the motos, but we're going to get some crazy LCQ action we got going down here today. Ethan Parks still one out. I guess let's go back up. Connor Pruitt. Oh, Ethan Parks goes down hard. Cases the jump, and that's going to make, who the hell was that? We don't know. Teddy Lehman clips him, was landed, and then just tire taps him, goes OTB. So they are way back. They drop back to 7 and 8. So that allows Austin Bear up into 5th. He is now one spot out of a transfer, and he's chasing Connor Pruitt right here on this dadtom.com machine. And he is pretty close, actually, to chasing. Look at this battle. He's following Tucker Zimmerman, but Seth Devers right here has not given up the charge on Logan Mortberg, but he is right now as he swaps heavily into the Washougal whoops right before the finish line as we see these guys getting huckabuck. Connor Pruitt with a 1080 pirouette. He goes down off the bike. That's going to allow Bear by into 3rd in a transfer spot. Now Devers getting up, making the pass back on Pruitt. So Devers is now in a transfer spot. Holy cow. Kellen in the chat letting you guys all know that I will be taking over full-time for him in the near future. Just kidding. You do not have to deal with me. Only when Kellen goes on these amazing trips. Sometimes he has to work and enjoy time with his family. It's crazy, right? but I will always be here whenever I can to fill in and bring you guys the action. Devers right now going to be pumped watching this race back, as he's had a little bit back and forth right now. Same as Austin Barrett, way ahead of him now in the 3rd place spot. He's 8 seconds back of the lead. Oh, who is that? That is Tucker Zimmerman down. So he slid out. He was in 2nd. I was looking at timing right when that happened and don't remember if he was in 1st. Logan Morberg, though, has a nice, comfortable 9-second lead up here, as he is way far on the track. If we take a look at this, and I keep clicking the wrong buttons, that's what I want. Look at this gap. 9.3 seconds back to Austin Bear here, who is being chased now, or he just got passed by Tucker Zimmerman and Seth Devers as well. So these guys, this is your top 4, and then there's a 5-second gap back to Ethan Parks riding in 5th. Look at these guys. I told you this section would this bring us back. Wow, I'm trying to do too much. That section right there is going to bring us a ton of passing tonight. I'm going to keep an eye on that. Whenever we see a battle like this with 2 or 3 guys, you're going to see people going inside to inside, inside outside, outside inside, middle, taking people out, getting a good drive, blowing ruts. It's all going to happen. There's so much stuff, and that's probably one of the hardest spots on the track if you're sitting there with 2 dudes right behind you riding your ass. It's not a good spot to be. Not a good spot to be, and that's where you're going to get passed by them. So, Austin Bear, we saw these guys all trade some spots right now, but just these 4 or these 3 right now, and Tucker Zimmerman already, or Logan Morberg way out front, probably already past the finish line. Thank you, Dash, with 3 H's, 164 for the Prime subscription. We appreciate you so much for joining us here, watching the races, all that stuff. Get in that member lounge. You know what? If people start acting up in here, Kellen right now in chat, he's going to turn on sub-only mode, and now you'll be able to talk. So thank you for joining us. Sometimes you guys start getting rowdy in there, having arguments, and I think about it. Think about turning on sub-only mode. You know, sometimes you can't get in the club. Yeah, don't be hating from outside the club if you can't get in, everyone. Logan Morberg just set the fastest lap of the race that last time around. Let's go check in on him, see what he's doing as he's working his way up Horsepower Hill, jumping all the way to that roller right there, sending himself way up Horsepower Hill. These 450s have so much speed that the 250 class just don't have. Oh, and he is down off the bike, but guess what? His lead is so big, he's gonna get up, and he's gonna still be able to hold on to this. Look at this. He's got about 2-3 seconds right here back to Austin Bear, or Tucker Zimmerman. Sorry, I get them confused, this Yamaha ride, even though Zimmerman is riding around like a highlighter, 3-colored highlighter out here. I love that gear, though, and he is pushing. So now he's only got a 4-second gap back. Austin Bear 5 seconds back, and Ethan Parks must have made a mistake because he was right with these guys. And now he's 12, 13 seconds back. So Ethan Parks, actually, we're going to keep an eye on him. Not really him. What I want to watch is Chase Donovan and Seth Devers. Seth Devers was up front early, working his way back up. Chase Donovan, though, trying to make the move on this 351, looking like Grondel out here. But you know what? I love you, but I don't want you to make a pass on my boy Ethan, because he's riding around in my favorite color, seafoam teal, just throwing it down. Let's see if he can survive. Look at these guys sending it all the way deep. Oh my gosh, and Devers goes down. Donovan is absolutely barculating. He gets a huge swap coming around that right-hander, sends this deep right here. I actually like this second rub better that Donovan has, carrying some speed. Oh my gosh, Ethan Parks holding on. Let's see up front really quick. Mortberg going to come around. I don't want to watch that. You're going to take it home. Zimmerman and Bear, I'm praying for you guys through the whoop section. As long as you can keep it on. Let's see if Chase Donovan can make a last section push right here. Blows this corner, guys. They're both funneling to the inside. I feel like the outside's faster and you can send it. I don't know about that move, Chase Donovan. Both these guys are my boys, but right now Chase is gonna be just short of Ethan Parks on the SYS machine as he takes this thing in the final transfer spot. As long as he doesn't have more than 0.453 seconds of cuts, he will be going to the motos. And I don't like to say that word because I have a freaking mumble and I say motos. Connor Pruitt just short in 6th. Teddy Lehman, who is still riding around, in 7th. Had a great ride here, just unable to make it happen. Jose Famador coming across in 8th. Carl Novak in 9th place. JT George had a horrible start, was way back, but guess what? He does not give up. He is finishing here in 10th. Seth Devers, rage quit. Dude, I can't say motos. I don't know what it is. It's hard. Motos. My tongue sticks to my teeth or my lips. I got these freaking chompers up here. It's crazy. Seth Devers, Zach Fisher. Seth Devers quit a long time ago. And I don't want to be mean. Zach Fisher on the Verbalicious ride. He must have been having a bad time. Keep it on 2, buddy. Bring it home. Let's go. Zigzagging all over the place. Zach Fisher, our final finisher, taking this thing home. 41 seconds off of 10th. That is a trooper right there. Delaire, these guys do not finish, and these results are not going to change in our top 4. Logan Mortberg on the Allied Triumph? No, he's on the Yamaha. Gonna take home 1st. Tucker Zimmerman on the Allied Yamaha's teammate. 2nd, cool, going in motos with your boy. Austin Bear on the Yogi Yamaha. And Ethan Parks on the Heckman Production SYS Racing Machine. How do I fly, Kellen? I want to fly. Okay, we're not flying. I think I had to get out of cameras. Nah, I pressed every button. Nothing's happening. All right. We're just doing things. Aha! There we go. We're flying. I think he's gone, though. It doesn't really matter. I don't know your shift. Oh, look at us. Just zooming. Just zooming. Where am I going? Bet you he disconnected, too. He's probably gone. Bring it home. Let me see that bike. That's my team. Look at that lit kit. I love our canvas gear that we have. Just got to get, this is just our little SYS billboard while we're waiting on for the races. Thank you, Kellen, for all the help. Thank you, Dominic Tiberino, also subscribing with your Prime subscription. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Appreciate that. We got a little level 1 hype train going on over here. Black Knight, MK, little Mark 38 Black Knight over here also subscribing to us. That's 3 so far on the night. Really appreciate all you guys for hopping in here. Jackson Mills following. Frizzy Big Glizzy following. That's a name right there, if I've ever heard one. A Frizzy Big Glizzy. Can't not like that. Checking my updates. I got the house in my house. Kellen, if you're wondering, your dogs are nowhere to be found. I left the door open. Roxy! I just wanted to hang out with them. I was just trying to let the air flow, and Oakley was licking my knee earlier, and then they're gone. So, haters. All right, let me take a sip of water right now, and we will give you a Moto 1 rundown for the 250. Moto 1 coming up. We'll get in the server. Let me work. I got to get this timer going. We got a lot of things going on behind the action. I'm on the 1s and 2s. It's going to be fine. All right. Evan Vanderkoy, Cole Betts, Marcondes Feitosa, Cade Matherly, Max Wilczek, Jeff Giffen, Dylan Delaire, Ben Nerona. God, dude, I hate when you guys start moving. Alicorn, Nick Niles, Jack Lindsay, Emmanuel Cepeda, Jeff White, Drizzle, Holyhead is back. Haven't seen him in a while. Axel Halley, Jonah Baquette. He's probably French still. Cade, Hunter Butters, Ash made it in. No LCQ for him this week. Tyler Nichols, Wilczek, Nerona, Holden, Trent Adams, Ethan Gerst. All the boys are in here. And I will get this dialed into where I can see everything as we are loading bikes. Logan Leitzel, Millie Soderblom, Austin Partlow, Timmy Briscoe, Jeremy Siebel, Jeff Giffen, Colin Holden. I've said half these names already. Who's your favorite name in the class? Ryan Chelsea. Probably not, actually. Wyatt Grant, that's our boy. Seth Carr. Predictions. I will get those for you in a second. Drew Adams? Is that the Drew Adams? Is he here? He's not even here. Honestly, everyone's riding around now, so the names are just bouncing up and down. And it's all right. We'll get there when it's time. My prediction for this race, if it keeps going how it's been going, I don't see a way that Seth Carr is not going to win this race. Especially with his qualifying time being so much faster than the rest of the field. Cade Matterly, though, it wasn't too crazy. Cade was 0.6 seconds back. And when you get to race pace, as long as you get a good start, that's all that matters. We got some predictions going. I'm trying to see some things. Who hole shots 250? That's an ad. Hold on. 250 Moto 1. Who hole shots? You guys in chat have 38 seconds left to make a prediction. Seth Carr, Logan Leitzel, Cade Matherly, Braden Tharp, or other. See who you guys want to bet your channel points on so we can get this thing going. Win some money. Right now we got 22% on Cade, 78% on other. You guys don't have a lot of time because these motos, the hole shot ones, you got to get them in before the thing actually happens. So let's get this thing going. I'm going to go, you know what? I'm going to do two things. I'm going to say hole shot is going to be, as I need to get in and out, sorry. Okay, disconnect, reconnect, get in here, get things going. Race winner is going to be Seth Carr. Hole shot artist is going to be Austin Pardelow. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. 67%. We got 3.1K channel points thrown down on Seth Carr. How does this? Am I still not in the server? What's going on? Oh, they're going. Okay, there we go. We got some issues, and they're all in my head. Lap 2 of lineup check. It's got to be, yeah. All right, guys, as we are going, I will be 250 Moto 1 is on the screen. Going to try to get this timer up for you accurately. We got Seth Carr bets, Braden Tharp bets, and a couple on other. Sprinkle on Cade Matterly, 100 points to pay back something huge, I'm sure. And no money put down on Logan Light. So let's see what is going to happen here as we load into the server again. I'm going to time out, get this timer on the screen for y'all so you can see, and let's get on board with someone. Caden Speck up the inside. This is where, okay, you don't want to be like the first 5 gates. That's bad news. As the 5th gate is Seth Carr, and it looks like he's going to hole shot as the revs were up. The gate was already down, and Seth Carr is going to lead you guys all across, and wow, I'm shocked. Ryan Chelsea, though, going to come across he was actually in 3rd. Cade Matherly now following closely in 2nd. So this is exactly what we wanted to see. And look at that. All those guys coming up that horsepower hill right here. First 250 moto of the night. Matherly followed by Chelsea, followed by a good start. Whoa, Cade goes down hard, and he goes down on the drop-off, and he is cartwheeling. He will be falling back fast. Who knows how many spots he's going to lose. We'll keep an eye on, check in with him. Let's see Seth Carr pulling away. Braden Tharp, though, giving chase, and look at this little pack right here. We can see just how much carnage goes on. These guys mixing it up, different lines here, inside, outside, all sorts of stuff. As we go, oh my gosh, how far did that boy drop back from that early crash? Who knows? I'm going to keep it on this little battle right here, and I'm going to go ahead and check that. Braden Tharp absolutely tossing right now. A little bit of dualies with that Cowie rider right there. Cade dropped all the way back to 16th from that start. Holy cow. What a bad start for him. Braden Tharp, though, holding down the 3rd place position, but he has some pressure. Look at those top 3, a little bit spread out, but Colin Holden doing the double all the way into that rut. Wyatt Grant also doing it, and Maverick Snyder. That's your, oh no, who went down? Is that Braden Tharp? Or no, Braden Tharp is down hard. Seth Carr also must have gotten into it with him. So Carr out of the lead. That's going to allow Ryan Chelsea to go all the way to the front. He almost just threw it down, scrubbing the finish line. Look at this pack from 2 to like 12 that we're looking through these whoops here. Oh my gosh. We are getting led as that's another rider goes down. That's Colin Holden. He washed it. Seth Carr now chasing Maverick Snyder, who we were just talking about in like the 6th, 7th place position. Oh, he has a small slide out, almost loses it. And these guys are all chasing Ryan Cheesecake Chelsea. He leads the field across for the first lap of this moto. What an unreal start by him. Seth Carr, though, going to try to work his way up. Wyatt Grant, look at these guys. Delaire. I'm trying to find some people going Ev move right there. Colin Hold, Ryan Swanson, Braden Tharp went down hard with his boy. Trent Adams, Jax Lindsay, Dylan Bollinger, Jonah Biquette, Emmanuel Cepeda, Ethan Gers. How far do we have to go? Alec Horn, Jack Gatman, Austin Partlow, Grant Zapay. Now we get Cade Madley. Look at this battle that this man is in. He was in 16th. He dropped back far. I can't count, so I'm going to look at this. P24. Oh my goodness. Not where you want to be after getting a 2nd place start, throwing away all on your own. And look at this trail of riders going in front of him and those 2 riders colliding. That's why you can't put yourself in this spot, because you can't control what the other riders are doing back here. Gonna get back in. Oh my gosh, he's just got the whole field behind him. There's 8,000 dudes back here. Look at this, slowly passing one by one, as that's the number 29 of, I don't know, Jack Gatlin. He's going down, and he's gonna wake up and be so mad, because there's about 18 dudes right behind Cade. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Within 10 seconds. That's crazy. Crazy. Cade on this rear wheel. He's my storyline I'm going to watch right now, because he's in P21. And the battle up front, you know what? It's close. We're getting up there. Seth Carr is putting some pressure on Maverick Snyder. Let's see if he can hold him off. Ooh, look at this. Trying to go around the outside. 2 trailer park boys or girls, can't use that again. Used that last week. But that song is still stuck in my head. That's why I said it. Seth Carr, though, made that pass around the outside. Then he got the preferred inside line, as he is doing a jump/blitz maneuver through that. And look at these guys just laying it over on that finish line. Just a little swoop. Just a little single. A little nice and easy one. Seth Carr has been closing in on Chelsea. He was 3.7 seconds back when he made the move on Snyder. Now only 2.2. So he's closing, and he's closing quick. Maverick Snyder unable to remount a charge, but he is still holding on. Just maybe not what you want to be. Wyatt Grant, though, holding on great in 4th, and Dylan Delaire in 5th. Maverick Snyder jumps to the inside right there, banks off. These guys are so fast. I played 5 laps, the most I've played in a long time, because I hop on these national tracks. I try to check out what it's like. I maybe complete a lap and a half, then go to a section. Small mistake there. Go to a section. I want to try something crazy or just nail a corner. It doesn't happen. I quit. I did like 5 laps on this track. Fell a lot. Did a couple fun things. I tried to launch from the wall to a tabletop. There's no wall there. Hopefully we'll see Payson Johnson do it, because that would be cool. I'll show you guys later. But just trying to do fun things. And this track's freaking hard. These guys are like jumping into these ruts, just banking off, sending stuff. I don't get it. I can't lean over without falling. They got different tires or something than me. It's crazy. I don't know. Maverick Snyder, though, holding on to 3rd. Wyatt Grant pulling him in, and Dylan Delaire, Millie Soderblom in 6th. Not much going on throughout the field besides Cheesecake up front. Yeah, why not? Let's get an onboard lap with the leader as he launches into the sand rollers. He has a 2:25.08. You see that on the bottom left. They've only done 2 laps, which that means they've only gotten 1 lap time. Seth Carr ran a 23.5, 1.5 seconds faster than Cheesecake was running. So I like that nickname. Look at that freaking line. That's so sick. Can't do that anymore. Oh, Chelsea's down. He misses the run. Not off the bike, though. Seth Carr goes barely around the outside. Wow, so I'm going to go on board with him. Why not? He's moving. He's freaking moving. He's going to put in the heater right now. So this is my line. Triple. Okay. I totally do that. I triple quad. No, I never tried that. I guess I didn't shift up. Seth Carr going triple, quad, double through those. And then he scrubs that finish line all nice. And look at the way he just attacks these corners here. So Seth Carr now leading. He's got a 3-second lead after that mistake. Chelsea was able to get up, remain in second, but only 1 second ahead of Maverick Snyder. Wyatt Grant 1 second back from there. See, I was trying to see if you can go, yeah, and launch all the way to this tabletop. Spoiler alert, you can. Took me 20 tries, but you can. I went inside rut, far right, bank, yeet, land on top. Super easy once you're like not, you know how to use your thumbs. So I would assume if we see 2 second faster Payson Johnson in the first 450 moto, we're probably going to see something like that. Anyway, Seth Carr dropped a 222.1. He is insanely fast. We are not, I'm going to give you guys a full onboard lap just so you can see what this looks like. So I will come off of this once we get to the wall launch into the sand section. But I'm going to keep on it right now. Look how steep this drop off is. Scary. Would always send it too far, getting excited. So he's going middle rut, second rut. I think that's his preferred. That's where most of the ruts on the track are. And look at this. You can see the way that this breaks down. Everyone going to that one line, just exiting it a little bit different. And Seth Carr, far right side, he's going to swoop over. And he says, I like winning and I like leading races. And I want to win a championship. I'm just going to slow down and double. I don't need to do any of that crazy stuff. And then these guys just not tossing it because these guys are making me disappointed. I ruined it. I ruined it. Throw some whips. Throw some whips. Look at that. Nope. Lame. Oh, we got 10 dudes right here. Tossed. Nope. Tossed. Who's that? I'm going to go shout those guys out. Because that's all we care about is cool whips. Things are a little different when I'm here, guys. A little different. Big whips. If this was Unadilla, the camera would never leave the sky shot. Just the way it is. What makes me happy. All right, look at this battle. Maverick Snyder and he was up front. Wyatt Grant, I'm assuming he made a mistake. No. Wyatt Grant, I think just straight up passed him, unless it was a very small mistake. Look at these two battling because Snyder was up in third. Grant holding on in fourth, but able to get this. These guys are in a heated battle, though. Going back and forth here. Colin Holden has been just outside for a little while. We are 9 minutes and 40 seconds. Soiled it into this race. And not much going on, but you know what is going on? Ev move. He's a sicko. No, that's not what I want to show you. Partolo. He's cool. No, yeah, he is cool. But this freaking man of the hour, Cade Matherly, sending. Whoa, that's not what I would do. I jumped all the way on because I got balls. But Cade sending that wall, and it actually looks fast. That wall is not as steep as it looks. So I honestly think that's faster. Let's check his lap time right now. Cade ran a 221.7. Seth Carr, ooh, Ryder's down as he's going to make a pass past Evan Holtze and Ev move right there. Vanderkoy, they go down up. Looking at lap times right now. So he's 0.7 seconds off the last lap and fastest lap of Seth Carr, but he is going to work his way through the field, which is what we've been seeing. Cade, look at this. Easily making passes on Dylan Delaire up the inside. He just says, I got more speed than you. He's got a 7-second gap up to Alex Halley. I assume it's Halley, not Hale or Haley. I don't think he's a Comet. I think he's more of a berry. Fun fact. Strawberries are not berries, or blueberries, or raspberries. But bananas are berries. Avocados are technically berries. Welcome to my TED Talk. Big gap up to Alex Halley, berry. Number 69, pretty cool. I did not know that. Logan Lytle, yeah, his start was trash, and he is in 21st place, so he's worked his way up, but he's still outside of points. We saw Cade in points a long, long time ago. Colin Holden, though, is still working on this Maverick Snyder battle as these guys got it going on. Very close to Wyatt Grant. This is really the battle of the whole race. I'll give you an update. Seth Carr ran a 222.1. He's up front by 7 seconds because that's what he does, especially when he hole shots. Ryan Chelsea 7 seconds back off of that, but Wyatt Grant now holding on. Colin Holden is now in the picture. Look at him railing the outside. He's going to try to take command of this inside rut, make this pass here. He is. He's going to make it stick. No, he's... too soon. Dually scrubs. That was sick. I was waiting for it. Snyder let me down a little bit. But look at these guys. Oh, Wyatt Grant goes sideways down. Look at that. Just huck-a-bucking off that inside roller. Misses the SpongeBob, clips it, goes back and forth, and eventually gets thrown off of his bike. So now he's out of it. He's been in it for 12 minutes, and he is now out. Dropped back to 5th. Just picked it up in front of Alex Halley back there. Cade Matherly now still in 7th, but now only 2 seconds back off of Alex. Whoa, Maverick Snyder, keeper on 2, bud. He tried to go Larry Loops, dropped his front end there, almost went OTB the other way. Maverick Snyder holding on, still chasing Colin Holden. Let's go peek back up front. We are almost to the halfway mark. Not sponsored by anyone. You know what is sponsored? Sorry. The Design Lab hole shot code that Seth Carr got. Oh, who's this rider down? Mavericks. No. What? Ryan Chelsea. Cheesecake Chelsea out of 2nd. He's going to go all the way back to 4th. Where's Wyatt? He gets up in front of Wyatt Grant. Okay. Oh, my God. Okay. Stuff's going on. Sorry. Leave me alone. The Design Lab Co. Hole Shot Award was taken by Seth Carr. Shout out to our boy, Nick Porter, for sponsoring us and the hole shots of almost every race this year, except for the ones that I'm commentating. You still get the award. You can still go to the designlabco.com and pick up some sick graphics for your motorcycle. Whatever you got, Stark, 50s, Cobras, you name it. If you ride lane bikes, like anything that's not a Honda, you can get graphics for those. But that's all you need to know. All right. I'm going to give an update. Seth Carr, 14 seconds out front, 13.5, but it counts all the same. Then pretty big gap to Holden and Chelsea Snyder. That's Snyder on the screen. I'm looking at timing because I'm going to go peek in. Ooh, a little peekaboo. Cade Madley putting in the work as he is trying to get by. He just got past Alex Halley, and he's trying to work on Wyatt Grant. The speed difference, no offense, Wyatt, is insane. Watching him come through the pack. This is a 5th place rider in this moto. Not even 22nd like we were watching pass earlier, but he's actually holding his own right now. But Cade is riding like a bat out of hell, and he moves up the inside, makes the pass, commits to that inside. Look at this smooth line right here, and that allows him to launch all the way to that second to last roller there and make that pass. Easy peasy, beautiful. Wyatt Grant. Cade Medley, actually, not Cover Girl. No free ads. Let's see what we got going on. I'm just trying to peek. We're watching Cade have a hero ride, but this is what we've seen all year, is it not? Cade is only 15, 16, 17, 18, I think the number is, points outside of first in the championship. But he just has been, when Seth Carr gets good, if Seth makes mistakes, Cade makes them right there with him. There hasn't been many races where Seth Carr has been back in 25th off the start, and Seth has, or the opposite way, Seth Carr really far back, Cade up front, holds on to it, and if there has, Carr has had the speed to get right back into 2nd, if not pass for 1st. Meanwhile, Cade, he had a great start here today. That is, it's not his fault. Because, as he makes a pass, that's Chelsea. Shit, I forgot he was back up there. Ryan Chelsea fell out of this spot, so we were watching Cade just rip. Chelsea falls all the way back to 6th. He's right in front of Wyatt Grant. All right, there's a battle here for 2nd. Colin Holden and Maverick Snyder are trying to give each other business. This battle was for 5th and 6th early on. Remember when Maverick could not get past Wyatt Grant? Yeah, well, that was for 4th. And now these two have just been holding on, smooth and steady, and now they're battling 2nd and 3rd. 16 minutes into this moto, it's pretty damn good if they end up with the podium. Cade is coming, though. Cade is coming to take over this position, and he wants it. He's only 7 seconds back. And if he gets here in the next 20 minutes, why can he not get to the front or all the way to second? Seth Carr has pretty much got this thing on lock as he just dropped another fastest lap of the race with a 2:20.015. Everyone else, next fastest lap, 2:21 by Cade. Let's see. I want to see where the number 3 of Logan Leitzel only has a 2:23. Austin Pardlow is faster. Logan Leitzel just went down again. He dropped back to 16th, 18th. He's struggling. He's kind of out of this championship, 37 points down. Now he's going to be a lot more. So this battle for third is really all we got on the track, but it is starting to actually get a little bit spread out. Cade is going. So let's work our thing through. If anyone wants to sponsor me, not even just Kellen or the stream, just hit me up. Slide in the DMs. Use like toilet papers, beer, whatever you got. Seth Carr launching into the sand roller. He is in first place. I'm going to work our way through the field. And let's do a little lit kit. Why not? Oh, Seth Carr almost saw him fall. Still throws a whip. Panini Motorsports, Seth Carr. He is the fastest man on the track and the planet if you ride a 250, as long as, what's his name? So Shirley doesn't drop back down. Honestly, though, Seth Carr, the dominance that he is starting to put in with his consistency and his speed is starting to rival that of Seth Shirley's that we saw in Supercross. So, Seth Carr, the Seths, man, I don't know what it is, but these guys, look at this triple. Yeah, 3.5, 3, scrub, crushing it. All right, Maverick Snyder in P2, holding on to it on his Takatoji ride. Look at these guys all going to the inside. No one really going, or outside. No one really going inside here. It's slower. You see some lines there, but it's just not fast. Cade all the way up to P3. He made the move on Colin Holden. I'm a terrible announcer. We missed that. But guess what? You know it now. Cade in third. Colin Holden holding on to fourth. Great ride by these two. Honestly, I want to shout out Maverick Snyder and Colin Holden for what they have done here today. Working their way up. Stats guy, iMoto, if you want to drop a stat, I'll drop it in the chat. Why not? Tell me something I don't know. Alex Halley right now, also a great ride. Launching the finish, no one else doing that. That's pretty cool. His gear looks pretty cool. His RBT Honda machine looks great. Looks like a Euro Honda, kind of. But I like it. Honestly, that could be a gas. Couldn't even tell you the difference. So, oh no, there's a CRF. All right, I know my stuff. Red Bike Honda. Ryan Chelsea, he up front, falling up and down. This gear set is cool. This gray and reddish, pinkish stuff. As he's gonna try to make a move right here. I almost don't want to leave him. Honestly, I think it'll happen very soon. Nah, it's not gonna happen. Wyatt Grant looks like a starburst. If you threw all of them in your mouth all at once, chewed them up, spit it out, that's what his gear would look like, and then go ahead and throw that on something green. Looks good though. I actually like Neon, so he looks good. Look at him riding the edge up Horsepower Hill. Chelsea's still not making it. All right, Dylan Delaire on his RBT and TonyThrottle.com ride, looking good. I like this gear set better than his teammate. Oh, Larry Loopout is in the building. Is he in the building with us? Yes, he is. Oh my goodness. You can't be, how do you do that on a 250? That's almost more impressive than the ride that he was having. Good on you, bud. Picks it up in ninth. Oh my God, we're gonna get through this because there is a cluster of people coming. Evan Holtze looking good on this district. I love that blue FXR gear. Look at Delaire. All right, now look at Dalton Caudill, and what he's got going on here. Oh my. Dalton Caudill. Braden Tharp on the Panini ride. Logan Leitzel worked his way back up to 12th after wadding out of it and dropping back to 18th. He's now back in 12th. Max Wilczek on his Allied ride. Very simple white and pink gear. I like that. Austin Partlow on the Panini Motorsports ride. Don't talk bad about MSR, sorry. Austin Partlow looking good. Looks like all of his other teammates, but I love that they match. Ben Nerona, another Allied rider out here. They are looking like Star Yamaha. Not only with their bikes, but also the 18 dudes they have on the track. Oh, rider down. Who we got here? Wilczek is going to hit Logan Leitzel. Shocker, he fell again. Can't be doing that, bro. Jack Gatlin and the Unity ride as he gets yeeted past White Drizzle. I'm sure he might have, no, he never sends us gear. White Drizzle over the top into 17th as he yeets past Jack Gatlin on this O'Neill Racing, enjoying the ride. Red, white, and blue. Scrub? Dude, that's the whip jump. How do you not whip? Ethan Gurse on his Twizzy ride as he's going to make a pass by Holyhead White Drizzle. And another rider on his Twizzy Honda with Fox gear. I like that gear. Gold rims, I do like with the gear. Okay. Logan Lightsole, Ryan Swanson, Peep.co. That was a joke. All Red, Jet White Drizzle, Holyhead, Caden Speck, Jax Lindsay, Nick Niles, Alec Horn. These guys are battling straight from the LCQ to the show. Emmanuel Cepeda, Hunter Butters, 26th place, Marcondes Feitosa. That is a bike. Holy cow. This is a highlighter, bro. That's not a... Is that a Cowie and someone messed up? Holy... What is going on as he goes down trying hard but not to stay up. Hayden Stevenson on the Nexus Racing Machine goes by in 26. Trent Adams, Yogi, Jonah Beckett back here. Miller Soderblom quit. Grant Cepay got to get past him. He did. Timmy Briscoe struggling. Joey Bradstreet, Tyler Blowers, and Tyler Nichols all quit. Cole Betts, Jeff Giffen, Dylan Bollinger. Wow, 4th lap. Just launched it way up here. Jeremy Siebold. And us, Seth Carr. I think if I just got on the track right now, I could pass Seth. Probably not. He's fast. All right. I didn't give out yet. We'll wait till Moto 2, my official A-Wood Award, which will be Lit Kit. Seth Carr, 28 seconds out front, 23 minutes into the race. So almost gaining 1 second a minute or 2 seconds a lap over his more. Dude. The stuff that comes out of my mouth, my ass is jealous of. It's terrible. I just can't talk, can't make words. 29-second lead, 24 minutes in. He's going more than a second a lap. A second, a minute. More than 2 seconds a lap. He's freaking fast, guys. Maverick Snyder in second. Alias was the best gear company in 2012, 13, 14. It was the best. At its prime, Maverick Snyder 30 seconds off the lead with Cade Matherly, though, now still giving chase. He's been close, bro. I don't know why he hasn't been able to get past or get up and make this pass, but this is really most of the race. Can Cade get up into second and work his way? We don't know. We don't know. So he goes into that second route here, turns around, coming all the way up, launching all the way to that single that the 450s can do, tries to pre-jump that. Look at all the little things Cade is trying to do with speed. You know what's sick about the... Where are we at? Wow. That's a big gap. Yeah, I'm going to go do it. I'm going to show you. Right here. Right there, there's a pre-jump lip at that yellow stake before you get anywhere near the top of this hill. And if you're going fast, you can just lay it over like 30 feet. Okay, oh, making the pass around the outside. He's going outside, inside. Maverick Snyder gives it to him. That's perfect timing, dude. We don't need all the other stuff. Just make the pass, see the pass. Cade flies by, but this is still only to lose 3 points to Seth Carr this race. And we got a stat in chat from our boy Lane. iMoto 251 as Cade goes down hard off the thing, the wall into the sand. It starts to get rough, guys. It happens to the best of them. But Cade is second best, so I guess that's why it happened. He goes down. He's trying to launch to a specific roller there, and your timing gets put off. Sometimes you get a kick, you get sideways, you get slowed down by something. You think you're in the right gear. Yeah, when it's smooth, you're going to land it every time, but something happened there. I wasn't exactly watching if he was second or landed sideways or if he cased it or went too long. But yeah, he's back out of that spot, and Maverick Snyder now 8 seconds up with only 4 minutes and 2 laps to go. I honestly think Maverick, the way that he's been riding today, is going to be able to hold on to this one. So really, I want to give props to Maverick for such a great ride. Colin Holden, too, still holding on to this 4th place position as he comes across lap 12. Cade has the second fastest lap of the race with a 2:21.7, but that is 1.7 second fastest lap. 1.7 seconds off of what Seth Carr is doing to these guys. And when he runs a 2:24, the rest of the guys run a 2:27, 2:30, 2:28. So he's just yarding everyone in the field. He is the class of the field. I want to point out Logan Leitzel just fell or got passed. He fell out of 20th. No, he fell. I'll update you when he stops falling. Braden Tharp was up in this point series early on. He is riding around in... Did he fall to? 10th place. Good by him. Ryan Chelsea, he was leading a lot early on. He's in 5th right now. I didn't want to go all the way back, but I guess I just will. No, I won't. I don't want to do that. I'm going to keep an eye on Colin Holden as he tries to work his way up, because everyone is spread out so far. Actually, no. Wyatt Grant, Braden Tharp, you get to get seen. Logan Leitzel just fell again. I waited for his name to stop moving down the leaderboard on timing and scoring, and he stopped, and he just fell back from 29th to 30th. So Logan Leitzel, 3rd place in points, 30th in this moto, 10 points away from getting points, 10 spots. He's lapped. Caden Speck's not lapped in 24th. Logan Leitzel is. Fastest lap of Logan Leitzel's race, 2:23.7. So he's got pace to be right in the top 7. Maverick Snyder doesn't even have a 2:23.7. He's got a 2:23.9. These guys. Oh, look at Dalton Calder right here. Braden Tharp trying to make the move. We're at Shoogie's. Kellen's just cruising around Shoogie's. All right. iMoto in chat. Seth Carr has 6 motos this year where he has led every lap from start to finish. Guess what? This is going to be 7. I think. Sometimes I make up stats, and then I just hope I don't get called out for them later, which happens a lot. I don't even know who all the riders are sometimes. If you're a Panini rider, you could also be a Twizy rider, and I just say a name and then pray that Kellen doesn't correct me, but that's the vibes that we're rolling with. I do know Panini, Braden Tharp, though, sending it right here. Dalton Caldwell giving chase, and Wyatt Grant has held his own really all day today, which is a really good sight to see and really exciting to see coming into the second moto. See if he can back it up, and commentator's curse almost bit him as he almost goes OTB harder than anyone's ever gone over the bars in their life, because not only was there a corner that he was going into, that's a lapper right there, yeah. There's just a freaking wall, and it turns right. He would have died. Luckily, you can't do that in this game. Dalton Caldwell putting some pressure on him, and Braden Tharp still out here riding around town with the girl he loves, and he's like, I'm slower than you right now. It's a PG-13 show, so we don't cuss. Let's see. Seeing some action around here. Dylan Dallaire getting chased by Emmanuel Cepeda, and actually the time just expired. There's a super necessary pull in chat. Whoa, Seth Carr. We get on him. He almost exits stage left. If you are on Twitch, Kellen has a pull in chat. I'm getting blown up on my phone, and I can't read anyone. Thank you, Tree. I do want to see this super necessary pull in chat, and I don't want to click off, so I'm going to go to the stream right here and see, so I can shout it out and tell people to go check it out. Have you ever called Washougal Shoogs? It's just a pull. Oh, Seth Carr down in the lead. Good thing is, also he crossed after the 30-minute timer, so there's only going to be 2 laps left. He has a 35-second lead over Maverick Snyder. Probably gonna drop to like 25, but whatever. He's got this thing in the bag. There's a poll in chat. Have you ever called Washougal Shoogs? And I feel like I have, and people in chat I'm sure are gonna debate this too themselves. I've called it Shoogs. I feel like more so 46 of you have said yes, 10 of you have said no, including me. I've called it like Shoogie before. Shoogie Shoogs, like just being dumb, like silly about the name, like just making fun of it. But Washougal, is also one, like, I feel like a lot of people call that, especially like people that live there. But there's yeah, I mean, people that, what we need to do is someone needs to go ask, what's his name? Number 21. God damn it. I don't know anything. My boy, Chase B. Chase Blakely. He doesn't know whether he's from Oregon or Washington, or I just don't know. So we would always just call it Oregoshington. And I think he lives in Portland, but he goes to Washougal every year. I don't know. There's a lot going on. Shout out to all the hometown boys. I will try to shout you out of the people that I know when I see you at your home race. Always fun to do that. I've been trying not to say a lot, but when you're doing it by yourself, it's really just A-Wood story time for 35 minutes times 4. And it's kind of hard right now too because I don't have my boy Kellen, so I'm kind of just looking at him say stuff in chat and trying to reply because it's fun. It's fun talking to someone. Ooh, might have a battle here. Cade Matherly is now only 5 seconds back. He's only going to have about 1.5 laps to go, though, as he's chasing down Maverick Snyder, who you see he's launching this jump right here. And then we are now going too early back to Cade, who's jumping. So he's working his way, 4.8 seconds back. Can he make a move? Who knows? Colin Holden is another 20 seconds back. Damn, look at that launch. That boy wild. Evan Holtz. Is this Holtzy? Holtzy. District Designs. Kawasaki. On his blue 7 gear. Okay, let's check something. This battle. Okay. Cade's not going to get him right now. I need to go. So District is this cowie that Holtz is on. Holtzy. Evan Holt. Alex Halley tossing it. Wyatt Grant. Cowie looks normal. Okay, we're looking at the color of green. Okay. Actually, let's do this. That's what we're doing. Green. A little bright because of the reshade, probably. Okay. Could have brand. Is this the same team? What even is this, Marcondes Pictosa? Like, what? That's different, right? That's 1,000% lime green. Sometimes that's highlighter lime green. That is like the lime juice you get in the store because you're too cheap to squeeze them. If that was pink and I just learned I was like really colorblind for some crazy reason, I would be freaking out. Okay, we're going to go really quick to another cowie. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, they're closer than I thought, but they're different. That's why Grant gets passed by Alex Halley right there. I'm just sorry. That was blowing my mind. Honestly, we're going to miss the finish because this dude is going crazy. Yeah, look at this. Seth Carr coming down from the top of the hill. There are no battles on the track. Cade Matherly is 5 seconds back, so honestly, I'm just going to watch Seth Carr ride this thing home. He is cruising. He's going to take this win at Shoogs. Like Kellen said, not having a stroke, dude. Sometimes it's just Shoogie Shoogs. One last time through the rollers. Can he hold on? He's got a 30-second lead. Seth Carr is going to come across and take 250 Moto 1 here at Washougal. Round 8, and he is leading the points. Going to gain another, if it finishes like this, another 5 points on his championship rival Cade Matherly, who was unable to put it together. But in front of him, Maverick Snyder having a great ride so far today. Honestly, I don't want to say out of nowhere, but like there were mistakes, but great ride by Maverick Snyder. Like, you're doing it, dude. Cade goes down hard. There's no one even close. So this is a non-issue. What you doing, dude? Oh, that was sick. One of the lappers does a flat spin 360 for us. Cade comes across on his Twizy machine. 44 seconds back. 45. I can do math. Colin Holden trying to hold on in 4th. No, and this is where something can change. Colin Holden is down. Evan Holtzy is in 5th. Can he get there? Oh, Holden is able to get up as long as he doesn't do anything else. Look at that. You see him in the same shot. Colin comes across in 4th. Evan Holtze across in 5th. Had to burp. Austin Partlow comes across in 6th. Wyatt Grant holding on with Chelsea, who was up front early. You guys call him Cheesecake. I call him whatever the hell I want because it's my stream today. Ryan Chelsea trying to make a move. 1 corner to go. Up the inside, getting that power wheelie. He's going to come around and send it. Grab some gears, triple, quad, whatever you can do. Come on, Chelsea. Now he's blitzing. Does he get the pass? Yes, he does. He gets the pass. 0.156 seconds over Wyatt Grant for 8th place. 7th place, Wyatt Grant finishes 8th. Alex Halley. It's Axel. I'm pretty sure I've called him Alex probably 85 times. I'm dyslexic, I guess, on the 69 machine. Somewhere between 6th or 9th. That's just where he's going to finish. Today it was 9th. Jack Gatlin comes across 10th. White Drizzle Holyhead in 11th. Evan Vanderkoy in 12th. And I think everyone there... No, I just wasn't paying attention. They're still coming. They're coming hard. Look at Nick Niles. He's coming through in 18th place. I was trying to see what we lapped up to, and that number would be 22nd. Marcondes Feitosa on the lime green. And Alec Horn, look at this, battle for points. Dylan Delaire is coming across 20th. If Jax Lindsay gets a point in 21st, which he might. We've talked about this, me and Kellen. He might. It's bullshit. That rule's dumb. You shouldn't get a point for 21st. Sorry, like, why? Why? Round numbers. But I think RF is giving points to 21st, but structuring the points like they only go back to 20th. That's how it goes here today. Let's go up and move through the field and check in with all the boys. See what we got going on. Seth Carr. God, dude, I don't want to fly that far. Why is the finish line got to be so far from here? We could just do this. I'm dumb. Seth Carr hanging out with your boy. I don't know. Guy looks like a rapper, though. It's a fresh fit. And this guy who has a rise, I'm pretty sure this is someone that actually plays the game, if I'm not mistaken. But he's hanging out with the boys. The guy over on the right looks like David Pulley. Backwards hat and all. Seth Carr, though, taking the win here today by demanding 31 seconds over Maverick Snyder. Great ride for him, though. Hard fought, worked his way up from 6th, 7th. And Cade finishing in 3rd, losing 5 points. I think that's going to put him at either 18 back or, I don't know. I can tab out. You know what? I'm just going to go look. Nope. 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 Tyler Lang is down 50 points on Payson Johnson, in case you cared. 13 points was Cade Matherly coming into this moto, and now that's going to be 18 points. So he is slowly losing track. Oh my goodness, down in 31st place. We have Logan Leitzel, who did not even score a point. Didn't even come close, actually. He was up to 12th multiple times in this race, and he has fallen. And he will go from 37 points back after this moto now to, quick math, 62 points behind in the championship from a 25 to a 0 difference. That's big. Can't be doing that. So this has officially become a 2-rider race for the championship. We have 7 motos to go for the rest of the year for this 250 class. And 1 more to go for the day. 8 to go. Payson Johnson has a 50-point lead in the 450 class that we are loading into Meow. Right, Meow. I'm going to... taking a break. Thank you for joining us. Everyone, go get a drink of water. Go get a beer. Saru's got a beer. I know that. Nate Zworski's got a beer. I know that. My friend Cole Puckett's here, hopefully still. I know that. He looks like a tree. Doesn't really have a choice. Check my phone. Graphic behind the timer. Oh, I got that, right? I got that. All right, Kellen. No more text from Kellen. That means I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Freaking tired, dude. I might go downstairs in between one of these motos too. There's some really good peanut butter cookies down there, so I'm going to go get some of those. Cheers, everyone in chat. Thank you for joining. First moto was great until it wasn't, but we got to have some fun. Seth Carr, dominant. Guess who's going to be dominant here? I don't know. Probably Payson Johnson because he was 2 seconds a lap faster, but got to get the start. He didn't get, I think he did last week. He had one good race and had one really shitty race. This week, we haven't seen him yet, but you could be Cade Matherly. You can get the start. You can be 1-2 with your contender, drop the front end early, go down on the ground, wake up in last, fight your ass off to get back to third, and lose. He doesn't really need to care because he's 50 points ahead. I am going to keep an eye on Tyler Lang and Colby Eagland, who won last week. That's the closest points battle for second and third. They are 8 points apart. And as I get in the server here, got timing back up as well. We will get this 450. Got a lot going on. Get the timer up. Get the moto changed. Get reloaded in the server. Give ourselves a Design Lab Co. Whole Shot Award. Hey, what's the weather like, Kellen? High of like, what's the high tomorrow, Friday, whatever, at Washougal, like the city? Because when I went up there last year, 2 years ago for a wedding, we stayed about Stevenson, Washington, about 30 minutes away inland from Washougal, Washington. Did not get to go to the track, did not get to see it, but we did go swimming one day. It was a heat wave. It was 98 degrees. They don't have air conditioning up there almost anywhere because it's dumb. They're dumb. They don't need it. Well, then it gets hot and you do. My Airbnb cabin was miserable. And we went swimming on the Washougal River. Honestly, one of the most beautiful places I've been. Am I trying to get in the game? Oh, shit. Okay, they're going to be mad at me. Time out. Pause. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. Sorry. Don't miss the start. Haywood. Don't be doing that. All right. Kellen is not here. He is in Washougal, Washington right now. He went He went up a couple days early to spend some time with his father. And then he's also got to work, got some intros, and there's all sorts of stuff going on. So he is up there early, and I am taking the helm for the race today. I don't think we missed the start. I don't think they would allow that to happen if I'm just dumb. I think they gave me a free pass. Let me see. Is anyone not trying? Yes. All right. Running order here. We'll go through this quick. Anyways, most beautiful freaking swimming hole. There's like a 40-foot rock jump. There's waterfalls everywhere. The water was freezing cold. It was great. There's like fallen logs all across the place. Like, it was beautiful. I'll drop a pin, dude. If you are there, you got to go swimming. Like, it's freaking amazing, dude. It was awesome. Washougal, Washington's beautiful. I love the Pacific Northwest. I want to go up. I want to go watch the National. I want to watch PIR. Thursday night motocross one time. That would be sick. Yeah, this definitely can't be the race. All right, Anthony Piccioni Pichon, and that's his new nickname. It always has been. Here, Brandon Cocroft, Lucas Arriaga, Squid Bro, Jeremy Schiabro, Jake Spees, Pablo Vial, Killiam Ortiz, Jeff Cooper, Tucker Zimmerman, Body Parker, Blake O'Brien, Bryce Whelan, Connor Holyak, Jared Gummison, Ethan Parks, Jack Mark, Caden Pankow, Brandon Larson, my boy B-Lars, 23 minutes away from where I am right now. Spoiler alert. Xander Bryan on the Minecraft machine, Sonny Spicer, J.R. Reyes, Braden Castaneda, Frank Jackson, Kyle Boardman, T. Burns, Trogman, Trevor Burns on his District Designs Cowie, Mason Call, Jason Stubbs, Colby Eagland, our winner from last week. What a legend. Devin Davis on the DX3 machine. looking sick nasty. Logan Mortberg through the LCQ. Chase B, hometown hero on the BPC. What even is that? He's on Hondas now. Austin Barrett, a couple other guys. Kyle Borbin. Here we go. Let's get it started in hot. Let's get it started in here. Seth Shirley as well in there. My Design Lab Whole Shot. God damn it. My Design Lab Co. Whole Shot Award is. Drumroll, please. I shouldn't have to. Okay, we're good. Tab out. Get that timer going. Let's go. The revs are up. It's Colby Eaglin. Get him. Kyle Boardman, we're watching. I went to the wrong way. Revs are up and the gate is down. Seth Shirley did not leave the gate. What's going on there? Good start from Brandon Larson on the 76 machine. Braden Carter was up there as well, but it's Braden Castaneda, and he is a whole shot machine when Jacob Hubbard's not here. Honestly, Braden Castaneda's always been good, followed by Tyler Lang, Blake O'Brien, Braden Carter, the 24 on the right side of your screen of Colby Eaglin on the Cowie, Body Parker, Caleb Hall, Joey Carter, Braden Carter, Pablo Vial, Payson Johnson in there on the red plate, number 51 machine as they go through. They are all the way back around 8th place, actually. Let's watch Payson Johnson because he's going to do some crazy shit here early. That's what we know. Payson Johnson going down. Look at him launching way to left, staying smooth, getting hooked into that rut, just deciding to go outside. I don't think it's faster, just what's smoother right there. But he is going to be on the move here. But a great start by Braden Castaneda and Tyler Lang. And honestly, little dudes, I'm excited to see what we're going to see today. Some crazy stuff by Payson Johnson as he absolutely launches it to the last roller there. He ain't scared, mama. He ain't scared. That man. There go that man. He is just absolutely ripping right now all the way around the outside. He said, I'm just going to hold it on and scrub lower than you later. Colby Eaglin, I'm on my way up. Body Parker still in third. Carter fourth. Braden Carter fifth. Joey Carter fourth. Braden Carter fifth. Blake O'Brien sixth. And that is who Payson Johnson is working on right now with Eaglin still right behind him. If honestly, I want to see Payson Johnson do some crazy stuff. I want to see Payson Johnson either blow past everyone to the front, or I want to see Payson Johnson fall and middle around in the field around like 5 to 15, 20, because I'm trying to see some crazy shit up front. And there was some crazy shit up front. I'm sorry I missed it. Braden Castaneda made a mistake, and that allowed Tyler Lang to go by. I did have a sick Honda one year. Let me remember. 180 decals Honda was so sick. That was it. Tyler Lang gets by Castaneda. Let's see if anyone's doing anything weird right here. Carter's launching a little bit. Not too far. That was actually Payson. So Payson not doing anything crazy. Trying to throw the race away. I'm going to lean back in the chair a bit and get a little comfy because my back is hurting. We're squirting. Payson Johnson in P5 trying to make the move on Braden Carter. He has a better line up the hill, but Braden gets the scrub. Braden goes outside. Payson goes second, rut to the outside. He makes the pass easily. All you got to do is carry more speed, and that's how you get it done. Doesn't really matter what's going on there. Braden Carter, not an outdoor specialist, but had his best ride of the year last week, maybe 2 weeks ago. Like I said, memory is fried. But yeah, one of the decals, we had a red, white, and blue kit that we ran at Redbud, and it was like fully white bike with the red, white, and blue like rib seat for my pleasure, and it was really, really cool. 180 decals kit was a great year for me and the squad. That was towards the end of my career, I think 14 or 15. Look at Payson Johnson go. Humps the bike about 15 times in the air, gets sat back down, gets squirrely, tosses it right here. He is on a mission. We're going to see some lap times as we come across with Tyler Lang. But right now, Braden Castellaneta is in second, but he is getting pressured from the back by Body Parker. Making small mistakes, but not huge mistakes here. What he's doing right now is just slowly missing ruts. You see him not really grabbing the right, making a couple turns there, not getting into the rut cleanly like he needs to, and that's just losing him maybe a couple hundredths or a couple tenths. Look at this up the inside. Body Parker is going to get past. Is he? I went the wrong way. I'm sorry. Body Parker. No, he holds on to it. Payson Johnson first did something weird there. Thought he made the pass over the finish line. As he now is back into the clutches a little bit of Braden Carter and Colby Eaglin. So it doesn't look like he's been able to uncork his crazy speed yet. Maybe it's a little early race jitters, track not broken down to where he wants to be. But, oh, here we go. Watch this. Check this out. Inside line. Rail far left. Lock. Do something cool, dude. No, that was cool. Him going fast is cool. Look at this. Wow. Body Parker got side by side with Castellaneta and was unable to make the moves there. I was reading something. All right. Had some breaks, bro. This nonstop action here. Look at this. Payson Johnson made the move on Body Parker, and I missed it because I'm terrible. Braden Carter now making the move right there as he's going up the inside. Now he's trying to see if he can get back in the fight. Payson Johnson's got some speed, but doesn't look like it's completely blow your doors off speed as we're watching these guys come down the drop off here. Do want to shout out Tyler Lang out front of this battle. He is 7.5 seconds ahead as we see him right here. He's had a couple tracks this year where he has just been on. He's not doing, look, he's launching just as far as Payson, but he's not trying to scrub or do anything crazy. As we see this, these guys go three wide. Payson Johnson made the pass on Castellaneta, and so does Braden Carter up the inside, and I think Body Parker all the way up the inside is going to do it as well. Went up to the lead for 1 second, and Braden and Castellaneta just got bodied by three dudes in one corner. That's a bummer to see right there. So he is now all the way back to fifth as we have the 2, 3, 4, 5 machines on the track all right here in one section. Braden Carter right there had to hold up. He thought that Payson was going to cross jump him, and then he actually himself jumps into a hay bale there. Look at this battle right here, guys. Leader out front. You got different lines. Look at Body Parker crisscross applesauce. He is getting all sorts of whiskey out here, and he crosses up. Castellaneta makes the pass, and now Body Parker trails in fifth. Colby Eaglin just outside in sixth. Blake O'Brien having a great ride on his Elite Decals machine in seventh. I'm going to go through the top 10 here, get back up to a battle, and then I will update you on where some of these riders are through the pack. So Blake O'Brien here in seventh. Jaden Gomez has had a couple really good starts. Never able to hang out past the 15-minute mark. Always kind of goes down, but he's had some really good starts to races. And Pablo Vial was a championship contender, and he was a race winner earlier on in the season. He is rounding out. No, he's not. He's in ninth. You know he's rounding out your top 10? Adam Holm. Number 17, just kidding. He gets passed up the inside by Brandon Cocroft as he's going to go ahead and take that thing. He sounds like he's from the south. He's going to go ahead and take over the top 10. And that is your top 10 rundown. 7 minutes and 41 seconds into the race. We're going to go ahead and check in on this man because guess what? He had ran the fastest lap of the race on lap 2. Then he came across and he ran the fastest lap of the race again on lap 3, which was last lap. And guess what? He hasn't finished this lap. He has ran a 2:18, then a 2:17.9. Next fastest rider on the track is Pablo Vial in 7th now with a 2:19.6. Payson Johnson's only been able to run a 2:20.5, but he has been in the battle the whole time. We'll see if he can pull it together here. Payson Johnson, as we see him scrubbing absolutely so sick, top of the hill, jumping to this rut, blowing it just a little bit. That's going to slow him down. Let's see what he's got for Tyler Lang as they come across here. Let's go on board with him. Didn't really get a line there, but maybe he went for a triple to like blitz line. So he's almost not. He's 9 seconds up. He runs a 2:18.7. Payson Johnson here is blitzing coming into this 2:18.7, but a slower one. 2:18.726 compared to a 7:10 up front. Castaneda with a 2:22.3 as he runs into a sponge drop. He says, SpongeBob, oh, Braden Carter goes down too. What's going on? Get these guys off the first person cam. They're just going to die if we put them on there. Oh my God. Back-to-back deaths on stream. First person cam. Wasn't even talking about him. Just riding along with them. Body Parker now in fourth. Colby Eagland up to third. Who, remember guys when that pack was 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7? Well, Colby was hanging around 6th the whole time. I don't know, dude. SpongeBob noises. He is all the way up into third now, and he is trying to put a gap on Body Parker and the rest of the guys that have made mistakes. Body Parker 3 seconds back from here. Colby Eagland as we see him come up Horsepower Hill. This is a great spot to see Body Parker coming up and see these gaps between Blake O'Brien in 5th. Castaneda now back up into 6th, but he's got some pressure of Vial in 7th. Braden Carter now, look at this. NASCAR. Look at this. Joey Carter. And that's our top 10 all the way back to Caleb Paul. I got all the way to the 13th. Dang, I was going crazy. NASCAR go crazy. All right, so look at this small lead. Oh my God, I'm an idiot. I'm sorry, guys. Pass for the lead. Payson Johnson when we were doing NASCAR stuff. And check out this line. He's going to go all the way to the end. He cases it and still makes it. What? Tyler Lang, I'll show you where they're normally landing. Colby Eagland is doing the normal big huck that he framed. They're going up over a single and then that big single. So that is one of the things that I was doing by myself. When I was playing with myself on this track last night. Messed that one up. That's going to get clipped. Payson Johnson, I could never get it. My gearing was wrong. And he is on X Games mode. Kellen is right in chat. We're going to be seeing him do that. And I think now that he's in the lead, he's going to be doing some stuff. And do we need invisible walls? Probably, yeah. Because they've put some invisible walls. There's actually not one on my line, which is definitely faster, and I'm hoping that he does it right here. This is one where I was like, okay, maybe they forgot, but there's never just not been an invisible wall, I feel like, on that to where you can launch it, especially when the landing is super duper, like, deep. Okay, so go inside here, hang to the right, and send this. You can jump all the way up onto this table, and this one I actually did. So I don't know why Payson's not doing it, especially because it was like way faster when I did it, when he's doing the other send to the moon. So now that Payson is in first, he just ran the fastest lap time of the race at 2:16.7. 2:16.7. Fastest lap of the race. That's over a second faster than Tyler Lang, who's in second. So he just made a small mistake. We already did talk about Seth Carr AFK on the gate, guys. I just want to let you know. I said that right away. And I did not give you the update, though, so that's my bad. That's my bad. They said if you do it, you won't score any points. I don't think that's true. I think Payson Johnson said, I'm going to go out and do it, and I'm going to go fast. Honestly, though, it's not hurting anyone. That's the thing. Normally with a line like that, whoa, hops out of that rut right there, able to hang on to it, and he cases this. He's not going to launch it. We'll have to check back in, but look at how he is tossing and scrubbing like a wet salad there, as Kellen would say. Tyler Lang throws a little baby whip. Body Parker here. You'll see a lot of different approaches. Look at Body Parker. He says, nah, dog, I got the double. That's all I got in me, and that's what I would do too, because I tried that a couple times and I kept crashing everywhere. Seth Shirley is asleep on the gate. Not Seth Carr. Like I said, I just say things. They said you get banned if you do the single to the table. How about just get a track maker that adds in something that takes 0.2 seconds? Because it's not that hard. You're lazy. Whatever. I'm not going to go on a rampage. A-Wood Chaos. All right, let's check back in the boys. Oh my God, guys, I'm sorry. Tyler Lang to the lead. I keep losing it. Every time I just try to settle in on someone else, they do something different. Payson Johnson threw that thing away. Tyler Lang back to the lead. Tyler Lang ran a 2:19.9. Payson Johnson ran a 2:27. So that's showing me that he was on track for another 2:17, 2:18, and he went down. Look at this. Told y'all. I told it. Put a bullet in. Yeah. Lil Wayne. That line is easy and it's fast. Just do it. And I also don't think, yeah, roasting track creators. Honestly, it might start happening again later on. There is only water in this cup, but I'm hot. I'm hot. Talk crap on RF. Why not? Bars. Payson Johnson, what he's going to do is talk crap on everyone in this server by throwing down absolute heater after heater and trying to catch back Tyler Lang. The gap is 3.9 seconds. He ain't going to get the hammer. He's fine. That's what we're saying in YouTube, but who knows? Who knows? He's going to be fine. What? Where did they say that? They didn't say it on the server when I downloaded the track. They didn't say it on the sign-up page. So you can't just throw something in the RF Discord last minute when there's a million messages and expect everyone to see it. Sorry, not sorry. Not in the rule book to check the announcements before every race. Tyler Lang sending it to the moon, but Payson Johnson just scrubbing it to the moon. Not really sending all the way. Cohenauer. I'm just trying to read chat. What we got going on, boys? Colby Eaglin still riding around in third. Let's see. I'm trying to go get some battles, but I don't want to miss anything. I'm just going to give you a quick rundown then. Colby Eaglin, Buddy Parker, couple seconds behind in fifth. Braden Castaneda still cruising in fifth. Pablo Vial working his way up slowly, but not looking like the race winner that we have seen earlier on in the series. Brandon Cocroft, after making some passes around the outside. Remember, he passed Adam Holm in the 10th place earlier on. He's now worked his way up into 7th. A little update for you. Oh my God, what's going on here? Caleb Hall getting passed by Logan Mortberg around the outside. Look at that. Caleb Hall, Blake O'Brien, Adam Holm, all in the air at one time. That's 8 through 10 or 8 through 11 battle. Now they're side by side. Logan Mortberg going to get passed as, Caleb Hall goes, he gets into him. I didn't know what to do with my words. And they started falling apart. So Caleb Hall is down. Jaden Gomez makes the pass. So Blake O'Brien down. Adam Holm and Logan Mortberg actually went off track, but was able to get back into it. Get back in there as he went flying off. He got pushed wide early on when Caleb Hall went down. Bummer for those dudes, but let's work our way up. Nothing super close until that pack, but I don't want to miss anything from Tyler Lang. You know what? We might end up missing it. Sold out RS. I am not the normal. I'm the normal co-commentator. I'm normally here doing analysis. I'm the analyst and Kellen is the color commentator. Now there's not much analysis until we get something crazy going on. But what I will do is I will scream into the mic, be your color commentator, and that's why I'm not the one that throws it to commercial and does all that fun stuff like Kellen. But I am here always. Thank you, K Nasty. I know I'm cute. And thank you everyone else in chat for viewing. 121 viewers watching live just on Twitch. 44 of you watching live on YouTube. All the racers as well. I'm sure watching the 250 racers, watching people watching their friends in here. Thank you everyone who joins live week in and week out to watch us bring you the action in Washougal. Shoogie, Shoogs, whatever you call it. Washougal. Chase B's hometown. Whatever you call it, thank you for joining us and watching some great racing. We definitely had some good stuff going on here tonight. If they noodle in chat, noodle for you. Ooh, I like that. He goes ahead and says, if they don't want you doing the line, should have put a wall there. Should have done something to stop them. And you're exactly right. You are exactly right. They let you do it in qualifying, do it in the race. They let you do it in the race. Just don't kill anyone. That's normally what they do, though. If you're landing on people, it's the same thing. They kind of do the same thing with, whoa, that was not the rider down. Lapper's down, scaring me. Yamaha's all over here flopping and flipping back and forth as we are cruising for a bruising. Colby Eaglin still in third. All right, that gap, it got big and it got really small. Hate it when that happens. If you're Tyler Lang, you definitely don't want that to happen. 4.5 seconds, but he's now starting to pull it out again. Payson Johnson doing it so easy from the inside. 4.5. That's what I just said. Guess what? Timing and scoring just updated. 3.5. That is 1 second a lap faster, and that's exactly why I was asking you why he wasn't doing it early on. And maybe it's because, Colby Eaglin with the Magic Man over the wall. Maybe that's because he didn't want to land on anyone and get in trouble. I totally can see that. Maybe didn't get his confidence. Maybe like the rut built up a little bit more as another lapper going down. Tyler Lang is going to make it cleanly. Colby Eaglin, though, you know what's crazy? Payson Johnson right here. 3 seconds, 2.9 back of Tyler Lang for first. Colby Eaglin, 20 seconds back. Still having a freaking great ride. And he is just out here crushing it. He loves it out here. He's a great rider. Always does great in nationals. Sadly, a little bit too far out of the championship battle, but he's working. He's got to beat T. Lang, actually. T. Lang is the one who's 8 points ahead of him in the championship battle for second. So he's actually losing 5 points. Colby Eaglin is for Tyler Lang winning this moto right now, but we're going to hop up front because Payson Johnson is coming back. They both ran similar laps right there. Whoa, Payson tried to scrub, got crossed up right there. That's something you don't see every day. Payson with the jump all the way to the inside. Let's go on board for 1 second as you check out this action. Hopefully we just don't miss a fall or we can see it on his onboard. 2:19.5. This is going to be a Stanley steamer. If you want your carpets cleaner, you call Payson Johnson and watch him put down a hot lap around your house. 220.2 for him. 217.2. Guess what? Quick math. 3 second difference between these two last lap. That's why it went from 5 seconds to 1.7. Payson Johnson now on the charge. 1.6, 1.4. What's going on? Tyler Lang, let's kick it back up here. Hopefully we don't miss it. He's just looking. He's bobbling. He's dragging his stuff right here. Payson is going to be catching. Now it's 1.9. We got to go back in the camera view to see this going on. I bet you he's going to launch right over the top of him. And look at that wheelie up the inside. No, he pulls it back. And you know what? We just watched Payson Johnson use his brain for the third time ever. That's not true. I'm sorry. I am a Payson Johnson fan now. I am. It's just fun to talk shit. Payson Johnson did not jump that jump, so he would not land on anyone's head, which is great because if you're not going to put in an invisible wall there to limit someone from doing a freak show thing, you can't stop someone from doing that in real life. If that was a line in real life, you think they go and they said, hey, James Stewart, you can't jump over this wall at Daytona because you're a badass? No. If it can be jumped, it will be jumped. The only thing there's rules about in real life is here's some hay bales here, here's whatever. So actually, unless it's a qualifying time thing or it's like completely dumb, like fifth wide send, whatever, to start a lap, which is normally the qualifying thing, get the invisible walls out of here. Be a better track builder. I've built tens of tracks, and helped build with Barrington and old national tracks, Supercross and national tracks, and place timing gates and place hay bales. Put stuff there if you don't want them. If someone's cutting the track, that's on you as a track builder. And that's on you if they're doing crazy sick jumps. But guess what? Payson can do them because he's that fast. You would hate life. There would be no memory of badass James Stewart launching over out of gator pits over walls if we limited what these riders can do. And his ability on the track is insane. As we see that, he's getting up on Tyler Lang. Whoa, he gets a little bit of a huckabuck there. As I thought the pass was going to happen right there, it doesn't. He goes up the inside. Let's see if we can compare that with Colby Eaglin right here. I'll try to kind of show you guys what happened on his front cam. He came in right here on the right side, a little bit further right, and just hit this first kicker. And it made him kick his front wheel. He did a almost Chase Sexton, started swapping, and just flipped his way over that rut. Was able to hold on to it, though, because he has some crazy bike skill. Now an 8.6 second lead. Now 9 seconds for Payson Johnson. He must have made another mistake as I was going through that. So 9 seconds back. We're 23 minutes into the race. I now have a dog in my lap. Her name is Roxy, and she is the best. She is not my favorite dog that Kellen has, but she doesn't speak English, so she doesn't know that, and I just give her loves. and she is a very happy girl. I'm sure she will sit next to me all night now. So Payson Johnson 7 seconds back, now 6. Whoa, what's happening? Tyler Lang, did he go down? Oh, I forgot. Payson just does this crazy thing that gets him over a second lap. My bad. I got scared. I was watching timing. Colby Eagland is 25 seconds back, 20 full seconds back of where we're watching Payson Johnson have this crazy ride up in second. And then guess what? Body Parker, this just shows you the class of the field. It's like at the end of the motos when you see Sexton winning by, well, Jet before, and then Sexton 15 seconds back, and then you've got like who was that guy? Plessinger, like 30 seconds back, and then there's like another 40 back to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's a class of the field, and this is it. Tyler Lang, Payson Johnson, Colby Eagland. Yeah, every once in a while we'll get Braden Carter, who's in 14th right now. We'll get a Devin Davis, who's in 17th, as he ran up front early on. But yeah, man, these two are separating themselves, and that's why they are the top 3 in the championship points, and everyone else is nowhere close. Body Parker 20 seconds back off of that. He is not in a battle. This is a lapper. Another 20 seconds, almost exactly 1 minute off the leader, is Braden Castellaneta, and I made the mistake of giving really good ear scratches to this dog. So now I cannot stop petting her, or she will nudge my hands nonstop forever. So this is my life now. Jaden Gomez is following right behind this. This is a nice little battle. Braden Castellaneta in 5th. Jaden Gomez right here, just a couple seconds back. Why is there no split? I can't do math. But you can see it on the screen. Look at this. He's ripping over this triple, absolutely tossing Logan Mortberg as well. He's in 7th, and he's trying to come up and make some passes on these dudes. Oh, look at that. Jaden Gomez had sent it. He looked like he was gaining too. I don't think that Castellaneta jumped it right in front of him. So he actually was gaining a lot right there. Gonna make the pass, and he goes down hard. Not off the bike though. But does lose the position to Logan Mortberg, who moves into 6th. Jaden Gomez in 7th. Another 5-second gap back to Jeremy Schiabro. Squiddy, as we call him, on the double Ds. You know he likes them pillows. Oh, that's District Designs. Okay, that's the bike that he is on. He's rounding out 8th place. Pablo Vial, 9th place, right behind him. Caleb Hall, right behind him as well. Look at these 2 dudes. Look at these 3 dudes. They're training. I am going to give you an update. Tyler Lang, Payson Johnson did go down. He was 5 seconds back. It's now 7. There's no point in going to see him. I am going to do a rundown. So Tyler Lang, really 26 minutes into this moto. All he's got to do is hold on, and I think he's got this. Payson Johnson does not have the speed. So Caleb Hall we're watching here. This is rounding out your top 10 on the day. Ethan Parks in 11th on this SYS Heckman Production Super Sexy gear. Gets the lit kit in the 450 class. Sorry, everyone. I'm biased. That's my team. That's my teammate. That's my friend. Leave him alone. Now we are going back to Blake O'Brien, 12th place, as he is just heading out Braden Carter on the number 9 machine, our Supercross champion, the fastest man indoors that we've ever seen. Struggled outdoors, had a couple strong showings the last 2 weeks, but here he is battling it out with Blake O'Brien. 27 minutes into this moto. Look at him making the move around the outside. Oh, he gets clipped up the inside by Blake O'Brien. Braden Carter ends up going down. He gets barely touched, pushes his front, falls, hits his head. He's got a little boo-boo. He's going to be in concussion protocol. Braden Carter back to 14th. Adam Holm in 15th on the Level Up racing machine. I love this setup. Is that just a Phil's bike? It's just a Phil's bike. What's Level Up Racing? Can't make up teams. Frank Jackson on the Uggers bike. Underground RC machine looking good. He was our 4th place hero for the first half of the year. And Payson Johnson just fell like 2 more times. He went from 5 seconds to 12 seconds to 26. So he's just doing something. But Cole. Okay, we will finish this. Devin Davis, shout out. He led a lap last week. 17th place. Joey Carter, 18th. That just changed. Joey. Okay, whatever. Kyle Boardman, 19. Lucas Arriaga gets cleaned out and gets passed by Jake Spees and Chase B, hometown hero, trying to make the pass. We got to go up because there's a battle of brewing. Tyler Lang is out front, 25 seconds ahead. He's only got probably 3 laps to go as he comes across. Payson, what the? Oh, no, he's been up front. Okay, never mind. Scared myself. Payson Johnson fell 4 times. That's the only way that Payson Johnson loses 30 seconds. 5 to 12, 7 seconds. That's a fall off and then him being fast. Then it went from 12 to 26. That's 13 seconds. That's that could be a really long fall off. It could be 1 really long fall off or 2 fall offs, and he just got up and started going really fast between them. Payson Johnson is 23 seconds back from the lead. Oh, and he goes down in 20. He's only 6 seconds back. Colby Eaglin, what was that? Payson is falling apart at the seams. Colby Eaglin going to easily cruise by. And Payson flipped and flopped all the way off the track as he's going to get stuck into a lap rider. But Colby Eaglin, our hero from last week with the 4-1 that took the overall, just beat out, I forget who it was that had a 1-4. They tied in points, but they didn't tie on accolades. Colby Eaglin won the Millville National last weekend, round 7. Colby Eaglin's trying to finish off with a decent start. Had some bad stuff going on, but who cares if you finish 30 seconds back to Tyler Lang? You just won last week with a 4-1. Coming out, dropping a second. All you have to do is you have to beat both of them. You have to beat Payson Johnson and Tyler Lang. But you just got to go fast. You had a bad start. Go out there, drop it on him, win this overall. I'm a Colby Eaglin fan. I like the way he rides. He always throws big whips. He's cool. All right, now 30 minutes. Time just expired. Honestly. Oh, Colby Eaglin down hard. Payson Johnson gets into him. He just jackknifed into that inside rut there. What a weird crash for Colby Eaglin. So he is down. He is getting up. He doesn't have to worry about losing any positions. They're 30 seconds ahead of the next rider in 4th position, who is Body Parker still. Jaden Gomez was able to work his way up into 5th past Logan Castaneda. But, man, these guys, he's got to get back in on this battle. Tyler Lang right now is lapping a Kawasaki. Who is this? Number 80. That is the number 80 of Sonny Spicer that he is trying to get around. Next person to get lapped will be Chase B, hometown hero. I'm surprised that Kevin from Zaka, as he's known in a lot of circles, he is actually from Washington. He is an annoyingly big Washington football fan. I think the purple W. Yeah. Kevin Furzaka, local native, not here. Probably getting tuned up, getting ready to go to PIR tomorrow for some Thursday night motocross. Kellen probably gets to go. It's probably going to be super fun. I'll be at home watching at home, getting drunk. All right. Tyler Lang with a huge lead still. Payson Johnson still 28 seconds out front. I honestly don't know if it's 1 or 2 laps left, so I'm going to have to see when he comes across and see where it is. He is here 2 minutes and 15 seconds. This is going to be close, dude. I guess we'll see if we get the white flag. Duh. White flag. Hey, he crossed it 32:25. His lap time, 2:23.5. He was within 1.5 seconds of missing it when I missed it last time around. Just saying, pretty crazy. If I were him and I had the 35-second lead over Payson Johnson, I would be slowing down and making sure I only had to do 2 laps instead of 3, because I'm really good at throwing. All right, these guys are 7 seconds apart. Great ride from Colby Eaglin today after a good start. Payson Johnson, the exact opposite. Just kidding. Good start, got up front early, fell back, couldn't really work his way up. Actually, Payson had a mid-start. I need to stop lying to myself. Payson worked his way up, got to the lead, was riding like a bat out of hell, fell back, got to the lead, did some dumb stuff. Now he's just riding like he doesn't care, but I'm honestly worried about Payson because he's only got quick math, 7 seconds between him and Colby Eaglin. So he's 1 fall away from losing 5 points on this moto and really a bigger gap. Oh, and there it is as he goes for it. He sends it. Colby Eaglin is going to go right on over him. Watch as he lands this. Whips over this tabletop. Payson Johnson just getting up as the timing gates hit. There we go. Payson Johnson right behind him. And you are going to see the fastest man on the planet this lap. And guess you will probably also see him fall. But Payson Johnson does not want to get third, especially giving it up, doing a dumb fast line like that late. We are going to keep an eye on these two, see who can bring it home. Can Colby Eaglin, who we're watching on this beautiful District Designs 24 Kawasaki, having such a solid ride after a good ride last week. Can he hold it? Look at this. Payson Johnson up the inside. He's wheeling out of that, up the hill, hooking around, carrying so much speed, just trying to get wherever he can get. Watch this. Far left. Gonna hut in. No, he doesn't. See how big those bumps are? That's crazy. Look at those bumps. Look at those bumps right there. I can't zoom in. I can't fly either. Payson's just messing around on the ground. Those, what is he doing, baby? Looking like Anderson in practice last week. Those bumps are hell. Those are bigger than the whoops that these guys have to go through at the end of the lap. And I missed it because I was showing you big bumps. Oh, God. Tyler Lang is your 451 motocross. Wow. Give me a break. Whew. Tyler Lang is your 451. Wow, what am I saying? Tyler Lang is your 450 Moto 1 winner here at Washougal, Washington for round 8 of the Race Factory Gaming Championship. Colby Eaglin just was down right here. I don't know how to words, dude. Words are hard. Colby Eaglin is going to be coming around in second. He was down. Payson Johnson also down there. I'm assuming that's a tricky section. Colby Eaglin is going to come across after winning the overall last week. He will come across in second. Payson Johnson, hard fought race. What was he doing for so long? Colby Eaglin finished 52 seconds back. He almost got fourth. Buddy Parker, look at that. Finished 2 seconds, 3 seconds behind Payson Johnson. That's how much Payson Johnson was just doing crazy stuff. Jaden Gomez here, cruising around in 5th place. I'm just trying to keep an eye on what everything's going on. And what a great ride by him. Buddy Parker as well. Great ride for these guys. Finishing it out in the top 5. I love seeing different names. Braden Castaneda got off to a great start. Almost got the whole shot. Pretty sure he did get the whole shot. And then, oh my God, did he just lose a spot? That's going to allow Squid Bro. Look at that for 6th place. He tips it over. Jeremy Schiabro, 6th place right here on the District Designs machine. Caleb Hall comes across in 2nd. Braden Castaneda with the last corner bobble comes across in 8th. And Ethan Parks misses out on 8th place by 0.3 seconds. Blake O'Brien comes across, rounding outside your top 10. Logan Morper close. Look at these battles to the line. Frank Jackson. Oh my God. Vial getting huckabuck and he almost goes down. He holds on to it. Adam Holm with his teammate Braden Carter on the Phil ski and snowboard machine comes across. Check him out there in Huntington Beach. Go buy something from him. In 15th, Brandon Larson. Always forget his name. He's my friend. In 16th, Kyle Boardman. In 17th, Devin Davis scoring a couple points, coming across in 18th here. And Brandon Cocroft was up front a little bit further early on, inside the top 10, all the way up to 7th. He comes across in 19th. And Joey Carter, Dr. Doolittle. Check him out on Instagram and TikTok. He posts some great stuff. He comes across with the final point and the final rider on the lead lap. They lapped up all the way through 21st place. And we are waiting to see as cuts come across. But actually, I know, because guess what? Tyler Lang's not going to lose a 52-second lead. Tyler Lang is your 450 Moto 1 race winner here at Washougal, Washington for round 8. Look at this man. Look at him go. He said Colby Eaglin's coming in, trying to take over the 2nd place in the championship. Nah, bro. I'm coming out and winning this. Colby, though, did the best thing. He's only going to be 11 points back now of Tyler Lang, who finished in 1st. So they are still in a heated battle, and they are going to be down to the wire and the rest of this series for 2nd in the points. Payson Johnson, though, is 50 points out front of Tyler Lang right now. But guess what? He just lost 5 points to Tyler Lang. 45 points now is the difference between first and second in the championship. But this man, Payson Johnson, finished third in the moto. He is still going to be holding on to this thing, 45 points. He will have that red plate probably through the rest of the season. But honestly, if that 45 turns into 40, turns into 35, turns into you miss a moto because your power goes out or whatever, get your shit together, Payson Johnson. That's what I'm saying. All right, Body Parker, great finish, top 4. Jaden Gomez, top 5. Thank you all for coming out and watching here with us on twitch.tv/startyoursystems TV. Yeah, something like that. And our Start Your Systems TV YouTube channel. Really appreciate all of you guys for being here. My name is Andrew Wood, also known as A Wood. I will be bringing you the next 2 motos of action tonight. And honestly, yeah, my throat kind of hurts. I need to just drink more water. I didn't really take any breaks. I've just been rambling. Over, under, breaths taken each moto, probably 10. I missed Payson sending the wall. Just going to catch up on some YouTube comments real quick. I did miss him, but he also sent it like a couple times that we did see. Chase Donovan, I'm really glad you liked the stream, but no, Kellen can't retire because my voice hurts. A lot going on. There's a lot going on. We are loading back in for 250 Moto 2. Honestly, I have to pee. But guess what? I'm not going to miss the start. Because I'm that guy. I'm that guy. Honestly, I'll probably just go pee mid-moto if I have to, because it could be a snooze fest, and that's honestly probably the best, because I'd rather not. There's a whole disconnecting thing. I got to get the timers set up for you. I got to be the best in this house at the moment, and I'm not even sure that's true, because the only person in this whole house with me is 2 dogs, and I'm pretty sure I'm not the best living human thing here, because Kellen's dogs are freaking cool. Best dogs ever. If anyone has any questions in chat, please do that. Honestly, Kellen might have to retire from streaming when he goes big time and eventually is in some TV booth. But the only good thing is these races are Wednesday nights. So as long as that stays consistent, hopefully there's not like some secret special Wednesday night TV meeting that they do. Because that's where my prediction, 5 years, I want Kellen to be in the booth. He deserves it. He is the best announcer that I've ever known. He's great at what he does. He knows all sorts of history, and he is my friend, and I love him. So hopefully he'll be doing that, but hopefully we'll be doing this for as long as we can make it work, and I don't have children. And Kellen's having more kids, too. That's crazy. Roxy is back in the studio. A little update. There is a dog back in the studio, laying about 5 feet away from me. Now I said her name, and her head is in my lap again. Oakley, the best dog. Okay, shit. Sorry, forgot. Is nowhere to be found tonight. As I'm rambling and I'm getting everything fixed because I'm dumb and I forgot I gotta reload. He's somewhere else. I really thought that with me being here and the only person in the house, he would be somewhere near me, but clearly he's got better things to do, like sleep. Oh my god, that took forever to load in. All right. Timur. You're right. I was trying to eat and chew and all this stuff. Timur, you are right. Timur331 in Twitch chat. It does not look like Jaden faded after the 15-minute mark, and that's awesome, because he had such a great ride going at Millville. I think it was Millville. That I was really excited to see. Sorry, we're just staring at Millie Soderblom. I'm the worst. I was really excited to see him put in a good performance, but he kind of fell off, and it was just a bummer to see that. You never want to see people fade or crash or whatever, right? That's just what you call it in the game. And he rode that thing through to the end like a true warrior. Put in a great ride, and I'm proud of you, Jaden, on your result. You are that guy, pal. He is a two-hit wonder. Yes. Didn't fade. The Design Lab Co. whole shot pick is going to be Braden Tharp. The revs are up. The gate is down. We are watching Evan Holtze. Look at that 25 and 15 though up the inside. Seth Carr getting a good power wheelie. Is that Ryan Chelsea up the inside? Someone tucks it. I think that was him, or maybe Wilczek. Maverick Snyder and Evan Holtze. That's going to be too close to call. Which one's the first one's the whole shot, right? All right. Look at Maverick Snyder. He is absolutely barking up this hill. Evan Holtze and Ev Moof in third, trying to go up the inside, cut off the line from Holtze. He's not going to make the pass, but look at this, number 15, your red plate holder, Seth Carr, moving up quickly into the third place position, and he is not done. He's trying to make a move on the Kawasaki, the number 18 of Evan Holt, and he's trying to make the move quick. He's got Cade Matherly was somewhere behind him. I didn't know if he ended up going down off the start. I will check in with that shortly. Let's just keep an eye on Carr and see where he's going as I look over here and check for results. The number 25 machine is all the way back in 23rd. So once again, you have Seth Carr up front. He's in P2 right now, but he'll probably be in the lead in a second. Chasing down Maverick Snyder, who did have a great race and did come through with a great finish. Held his own for sure. So Seth Carr will be battling to get by him. But honestly, I think Seth Carr is going to make the pass. And look at that. Jumps into the rut. He's going around the inside, now around the outside. I think Carr has the preferred line. Low line right there, and it stays on the inside. Look at that. Nice and easy pass on Maverick Snyder. If I'm Maverick Snyder, I need to know that this guy just won by a crazy, ridiculous amount over the rest of the field. And I'm just trying to go out and stay as close as possible for as long as possible. If that means I get second, good. I'm not going to get third because I'm going to be trying to run that pace and just beat Evan Holtze and anyone who else comes up to challenge. But guess what? Seth Carr can have a bad race. Seth Carr can get caught out. He's not human. He is human. I know he looks like he's not human the way that he rides. He is human. He could crash. He could pull a Payson Johnson. He could fade. Who knows? Sometimes it gets really hot in your house and you start sweating. You don't like it and you start riding like shit. That could happen to Seth Carr. Maverick Snyder needs to hold on to it and keep doing what he's doing. Evan Holtze, he is just cruising in third. And look at this name. We haven't seen this in a while, really since Supercross and then way, way back in the first moto. Jet White Drizzle Holyhead is here, and he is riding around in fifth early on. He's taking that White Drizzle machine because he doesn't have a team. I don't even know if he rides with skins. He degaffs. But that's all that matters because he wants to go fast. He is beating Hayden Stevenson, but look at this move up the inside. Max Wilczek on that Yamaha 105 machine, going to cross over, take it, carries a little bit more speed. He is going outside. Stevenson to the inside. He stacks it just like that. Matt Wilczek makes the move around the outside, and then up the inside. More speed is normally better than less speed. Crazy how that works in racing. Max Wilczek just showed us that for about the 15th time today. Everything is the same up front. Let's keep working our way back. Hayden Stevenson now in 6th, trying to hold on. Ben Nerona with another good start. He had a great start in the first moto, and he is sending it to the 450 line, and look at that. Absolutely tossing, keeping it clean, gaining some time, trying to work his way up through the field here. Dylan Bollinger off with a good start. Bollinger. I think Kellen says Bollinger, and it throws me off. I've always called him Dylan Bollinger, and I've heard it that way and not been corrected. I don't know how to say your name. He is a legend in his own way. Ryan Swanson in 9th, chasing him on this Peep.co. Ooh, another Suzuki? Check out this bad boy. Stop turning. Look at this Peep.co Suzuki. Clean, boy. I like it. We're not the only ones just kicking it out here. Ryan Swanson is, and he's inside the top 10. Jonah Baquette in rounding out 9th, and Cade Matherly after starting in 20-something. He is all the way up, and he is in 11th right now, followed by Cepeda, Pardalos, Siebel, Horn, Caldwell, Dallaire, Blowers, Trent Adams, and Cole Betts rounding out the top 20. Notables outside the top 20 that you guys might want to know about. Wyatt Grant had a great first moto, 25th. Braden Tharp, great first moto, 26th. Connor Butters Ass, just because I like his name, 31st. Ryan Cheesecake Chelsea led early on, faded away as Matherly is making moves. Cheesecake is all the way back in 37th. RIP to his fan club. Fan club. I'm repeating words and I don't know what I'm doing. Just because it's the same, it's almost better than dead air. Says no one ever. All right, Cade working his way up. Let's go ahead and take a peep back up here because I think Maverick Snyder is trying to put some business down on Evan Holtze. Look at this. Yes, I got Tyson Johnson is part of that friend group. It's Dylan Bollinger. Wait. Now how do I say it? Bollinger. Yeah, like a bowl. Kevin says Bollinger. I don't like that. Dylan Bollinger. B-O-L. Yeah. We got this. Little pronunciation. Thank you, Tyson. Oh, look, Tyson Johnson's back in chat. He's not talking smack for once. Over, under on Payson, still sending the wall after they said it is bannable. They didn't say it before the first moto. Unless they said it in the second moto, then I feel like you can't make a rule. Just still send it. Who cares? You're Payson Johnson. They can't make up rules that ban you. These guys aren't as close as I thought. So let's go find someone that is. We do still have White Drizzle holding his own. They said it in the sim chat after the race. I honestly think it will be lame if he doesn't send it. That is kind of a bummer because I thought it was kind of fun. You have one guy who can do it. Cool. Why not be like, wow, that guy is so cool. As long as he's not landing on anyone and hurting anyone and ruining anyone's race, that guy is a special. He's a diamond in the rough. You don't watch freaking... I don't watch too much football, but like... I don't know, who's like their best running back? I don't know, Nick Chubb's a freaking savage. Or the best QB in the sport, whatever. You don't go and be like, oh man, that guy can do something someone else can't. Nah, let's just make a rule to where... Sorry, Maverick Snyder fell. Got passed by Drizzle Holy Head. You don't just make a rule to stop something, to stop someone from being better. I get it when the sport gets way too much separation, but it's one person being a freak show. Like, they're not going to go tell Shohei Ohtani that he has to use a different bat or he can't do something because he's hitting too many home runs, like, or Aaron Judge, right? Like, I watch all these other stick and ball sports. I get needing it when it's there's right, maybe the dynos that get too far apart. You're forced to use a dyno, right? Just like homologation rules. What is Snyder doing? I get rules like that, right? F1 gets too far apart. They institute new things, MotoGP, right? But as Transcend says in chat, you're trying to now penalize him showing you and your Otani, your own negligence for not putting a wall up in multiple spots and and not having test riders, because now the test riders, I bet you there's 5 people in, maybe 10. Seth Carr almost goes down in the lead. There's 10 people on the track tonight that have the track before the track is released. Track crew, track creators, track testers, because I'm on the team. And it's just, if you're not testing the track and saying, oh, this rut's too slow, make it more competitive, this is broken, this timing gate can be cut, you're not testing the track. Testing the track, you shouldn't put in more than 5 laps on. But sadly, that's not how it gets done, because guess what? I didn't finish 1 lap before I turned around and said, oh shit, I can launch onto this tabletop. And I did. It's just, you're negligent, and you're exactly right, Transcend. I agree with you. Look at this. White Drizzle made that move on Snyder after Snyder, I don't know what he was doing, but now he is all over the back of Evan Holtze, and he's trying to make some moves happen. Ooh, small mistake right there as he comes in and out of that rut, gets a little bit sideways, a little squiggly. Anything else going on? Let's see. This one's not going on just yet. Ben Nerona with a little tiny lead right here over Stevenson. Hayden Stevenson on his Nexus machine, trying to make a move, into the top 5. Oh, look at that. Evan Holtze went down, and that was Ben Nerona. Yeah, I don't know. One of the Yamahas ran into him. That allows Snyder. Stevenson is now by. Holtze is now in 5th. Matt Wilczek 6th. Cade Matherly, guess you didn't think you'd see that name up here in 6th that soon, but he is moving on up. And he's working his way. Ben Nerona now behind him, and Austin Parlow. These guys took the definition of let's get together and train to the front. And they're doing it. These guys are all on a move. This is so awesome seeing this up front. There is a 2-second gap between 2nd and 3rd place, but White Drizzle is, 1 second. I'm going to peek up here. I think I was already on it. That's really just how much I'm not paying attention sometimes, because there's so much going on by yourself. Maverick Snyder is still in 3rd right here behind Holyhead. It is close, but other than that, there is a big gap. We can see it here with Stevenson. Look at this. Oh my God, this one's way too zoomed in. Sorry. Should have waited for it to zoom out. These guys are moving. They are all close, all on the same jump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My baby don't mess around. A little Outcast reference. Parlow, whoa, sending it up the inside, and he makes a move where Wilczek blows it. So that was on the Rona. Then Wilczek blows the last corner, gets past in a twofer. But Austin Parlow had an insane line right there, going up the inside and basically saying, hey, we're either both going to crash or I'm going to take this position over. And it worked. That was awesome. I love the aggression by him. Parlow now moving. We haven't seen Parlow with a lot of spice in his life since early on in the season, maybe early on at Hangtown Impala. He's trying to put in some work right now on Cade Matherly on this Twizy machine right in front of him, and they're all chasing Hayden Stevenson, who's getting up from a crash. He's chasing Evan Holtze. There's a 4 little 5-pack right here with the 3 in the middle being a little bit tighter. Maverick Snyder up here has lost touch with Jet Holyhead, and Seth Carr is way out front in the lead still, 12 minutes into this moto. Look at this. Stevenson trying to put in the work. He's getting sketchy now. That's going to allow Cade up the inside. They're going to be side by side over the single. Look at this a little bit. Oh my God. And that's Parlow up the inside. Parlow has a better drive than Stevenson. He's going to make the pass up the outside. No, can't get it to stick just yet. He will have more speed, but Cade did go by right there up the hill. Just got power from the inside. That's what happened. One bobble at the bottom of a hill named after Horse. Mr. Horsepower. It's a real guy, I promise. No, it's not what you want to do. You don't want to be bobbling going up the biggest hill on the circuit besides Mount Martin, but it happened. So Cade Matherly now up into 5th place. Austin Parlow, but he still has Maverick Snyder right on his tailpipe. He's got to try to get away. Meanwhile, Matherly is trying to work his way up further and further. These guys, though, their lap times, they're running 2:21s, fastest lap time from anyone on the track not named Seth Carr.
The fastest one of those was a 8:43 by Jet White Drizzle. Just kidding. Austin Partlow dropped a 21.265. Then Seth Carr with a 219.179, and his last lap was also a 219.5. So this man in the lead is going about 2 seconds faster than everyone else except for Austin Partlow right here, who's trying to work back and make some moves. It felt like he caught fire for one lap, but unable to make it happen. Cade Matherly now trying to battle. He's trying to get the work, give the work to Holtzy. Look at him getting a little bit closer here. This battle's getting tight. Can he do it? It's all about getting smooth lines through these ruts here. Devin Davis, who did not score a point in the first moto, just missed out. I think says his power is going to be going out. Bummer for him. He either just scored a point or just missed out. I forgot. Cade Matherly, whoa, up the inside, trying to make a move there. Didn't even think he was going to happen. This moto, we don't know who got the whole shot because it was literally, it's too close. It's too close. I couldn't tell. They came side by side. It's a photo finish. And I don't think the stat page shows iMoto, so I don't know how you're going to figure that out. 450 Moto. Braden Castaneda. Cade Matherly, look at him trying to put a charge on. He likes this outside here. It's not really broken in there, but I think he likes the speed and the angle that it gives him right here. Down this hill. Cade absolutely ripping, but Partlow freaking not letting him go, dude. He said, I got a scoop tire on because I'm about to yank you. I don't know how that works. Partlow, though, making something happen. My back is killing me. You know, Kellen sits in this chair, right? So I've been like sitting forward and sitting back in his computer chair. But my back hurts all the time. When I am here, I'm normally laying on the couch, and I'm pretty sure I got exposed last week when we went back to the in-studio cam and I didn't get off of where I was at. Fully exposed. That just feels good on my back. Cade Matherly up the inside. These guys are side by side. He's trying to make it happen, but unable to. Every time he tries to make a pass, he gets right alongside, even right alongside the bales off the track. And he can't make it happen. Evan Holtzy is just having a great ride here in fourth. And guess what, guys? While all this is happening, look at this shot. Maverick Snyder right here in second. Oh, and he goes down, not off the bike, though. He's still going to hold on to it. Let's see what happens across the line. Evan Holtzy holding on to it. Cade Matherly almost hits the SpongeBob, keeps it on two wheels. He's chasing two. These guys are slowly working their way up. Look at this battle now. Holtzy, Snyder. Thought I just heard an alarm go off. We are good. Holtzy, Snyder battling, and they are working they're working their way up to Snyder as Cade finally gets by Holt and makes the move. I'm sorry. Legit thought the fire alarm went off in the house for like some reason. It was weird. Something made noise. Evan Holtzy, though, is still trying to give a charge back. He's been able to fight off, so why not just be able to fight back, grab just another half a second or so, and make the move. So these three battling right here, Snyder, Cade, Holtzy, followed by Partlow, who's just lost touch a little bit, Stevenson, and Ben Nerona. Nerona. And he is in 8th place. With Jet White Drizzle Holyhead, the quietest good ride that we have seen so far here today. First moto was absolute trash. If someone could look up where he finished. If I go on my phone, I get distracted because I'm just going to get distracted going through all those things. But Jet Holyhead, honestly, I'm pretty sure he at least finished outside the top 10. If not, didn't score points. And now he's riding around just like I'm the second best guy. I drop 221s and 222s every time. And guess what? Yeah, nothing changed. I'm the second best guy on the track right now compared to Seth Carr. Jet Holyhead did finish in 10th place. So with the 10-2, he will be coming across with that is 11 and that is 23 points. He will have 33 points on the day. I don't know everyone else's things, though, so I can't do math. I'm just one little man. I can't do it. I'm a little man with a little brain. It is what it is. Seth Carr, though, dropping 219s consistently. Let's go just look at this. Look at these times. Just so you can see them on the pit board with their last and their best. Take a look at the bottom left side of the screen. I do not think Holty let Madley by. I think he made a pass because he fought him off 15,000 times. So last lap, 219.5 at your very bottom left. Best lap, 219.1. We are 19 minutes into this race on lap 9, and he is still running pretty much his best lap of the race. Almost every time dropping 219, maybe a 220. Seth Carr is the class of the 250 field. Holyhead White Drizzle comes across 25 seconds back. 222.7 with a best lap of a 221.8. As we are going to get Kellen in the chat. Thank you. All right, Cade Matherly is in third place right now, and he's going to come across with a 222.5 and a 221.8. Cade, and Holtzy with a 220.40 with a 229.19, so or 221.9. So all of these guys have actually ran really good lap times. It's really just about who can run them consistently. And that's what the guys other than Seth Carr haven't been able to do. 25 with a 23 as your best, 24 with a 30 as your last. So it's like, that's such a bummer where you can't run it consistently. But it's all right. Not everyone can be Seth Carr, but we still get some battles. As we see Austin Pardlow making a move around the outside of Wilczek. Look at that right there. That was a great pass by him. Let's see, Austin Pardlow making some moves, and he is, I'm going backwards now. Evan Holtzy is the next man up front. He's trying to push back to Snyder. Snyder's trying to push to Stevenson. Oh, Evan Holtzy must have went down because he was the second guy behind Cade Matherly. So, pretty bummer for him. Cade now solidly in third, and actually, whoa, Cade is getting close to Jet Holyhead. Jet Holyhead is going to... Oh, he goes down. Wow, what a bad camera angle right there. I was trying to be on Cade so we can see him come up and make the pass. And Holyhead White Drizzle jumped into that left-hand corner and tucked his front just off the screen because it zooms in there. It's so close. Oh my gosh, that's a bummer. I go back and forth between being on the lead rider and that one. In that section, I thought it would be good to be on him and watch him come up from behind. Oh, man. What a bummer for him. Check back in right now. So that's going to Holyhead and Stevenson. Whoa, Stevenson and Snyder are in the battle, followed by Evan Holt. So let's keep an eye on this. I'm going to put this on the lead rider here so we can see them as they're coming. Most of the cameras point back on the track. And these guys are working their way up the field. Take a sip of water. All right, Stevenson trying to put a little bit of a gap on these guys, and he's actually looking at getting up to Jet Holyhead, and I don't think he's going to get close enough. Evan Holtzy, though, is still very close to Maverick Snyder, and Austin Pardlow wants to get back into this battle right now. This is crazy. Pardlow just never giving up here today. Evan Holt, man, he has been in some battles. These guys have just really not have any breathing room all day, and they're working their way up. Look at this. Once they get Evan Holtzy, it's only just over a second up to Stevenson, then over a second up to White Drizzle Holyhead. So that's crazy. We are 22.43 minutes into this race. Means we have 22.3. I'm dumb, dude. We're 23 minutes in. We have 7 minutes plus 2 laps to go. These guys are running about 2:20 lap times. So do some quick maths. 6 laps to go, maybe 5-6 laps. They are on lap 11 right now, and that is our leader, Seth Carr, who just crossed the finish line to lap 11. So maybe around 15-16 laps. Jolala, is he asking in chat? Let's see. But Cade Matherly right now in second, but this is the reason that Cade is losing points in the championship. Doesn't matter where he starts. Hole shot. Oh, start in 25th, fall. He can almost always end up in second, and he needs to change something. Me and Kellen, spectators, Saru asked in chat, at least 3,000 around this track. You can see them all lining the fences. It's a great showing. Cade Matherly, though, he's so close in the championship. 18 points out. It was 13. He lost 5 first moto. Now he's losing 2. He's going to be 21 points back going in with 3 rounds left. 7. You can easily get 5 or 6 a round if you go 1-1, 2-2. Cade just had to step up and make something happen. And it's just really, I feel like it's not his fault. He didn't not step up. His starts have not been consistent as Seth Carr's, and I think Seth Carr stepped up and went to another level. Cade definitely did not. He didn't fall back. He has still had amazing rides. You can't come from 30th to 2nd almost every time without being the same level you've been. I think Seth Carr just elevated and found 2 seconds a lap, and that's why his average lap time and best lap time are all almost 2 seconds faster than Cade, which is just a bummer because as we got to the halfway point and this championship stayed so close, me and Kellen, all we wanted every single race was for it to slowly get a little bit tighter. And it seems like Seth just got a gear. I wanted to say that, Kellen, but I wasn't able to put the words together. Kellen in chat says, for all of you watching this back later, really, the way it is, Seth Carr's not the stepdad. He's the dad that stepped up. And honestly, he's Cade's daddy. Sorry, Cade. But everyone else, you know what, those two, they're co-parenting, and they're daddies to the whole frickin' field because there's 38 other dudes that almost all season long have not had a thing to say about what they have to do up front. And they can work their way from the biggest deficit all the way up to first place. And let's see. Going back, I'm looking at gaps. So Holtzy's 4 seconds up to Partlow in 5th. Maverick Snyder's in 6th right here, 1 second back. We got Wilczek in 7th. He's had a rough race. I feel like always getting into the crashes that I see on screen. Hayden Stevenson very close in 8th. Alec Horn in 9th. And Emmanuel Cepeda in 10th place. So, yeah. These guys are ripping. Top 10 rundown right there. Brayton Tharp, notable, 13th. Out. Nerona, just out, 11th. Wyatt Grant ran up front early, still 16th, still pretty far out. Ryan Chelsea led the first moto, finished up front in the top like 5-ish. Ryan Chelsea, 21st place outside the points. Seabolt never raced. He's way out of the points. Dylan Bollinger was up front early. He's out. All these guys having a straight up, not having a good ride, not having a good time right now. See, I come into this place and I say, Kellen, let me drive the boat. And then I get scared because Kellen gives me the wheel, and then there's a lot of buttons. And then, so Cade Matherly in 2nd, White Drizzle 3rd, and he's got a great turnaround ride. He's going to have a 10-3, and Cade, I think, Cade is going 2-2, Carr is going 1-1, White Drizzle's going 10-3, and Evan Holtzy, I don't know where he finished. Honestly, iMoto 251 in chat. Hopefully he can hit me with some finishes, whoever might be 3rd overall. That would be, because it's going to be, honestly, a 10-3 is pretty damn good. That's going to get you at least top 5 overall, I think. Maverick Snyder for sure was up here. I think he might be 3rd overall with like a 4-5. I haven't been able to pull it up. Where's my stat guy? I haven't been able to pull it up because there's too much going on, and I get distracted. There's also nothing going on the track right now. 28 minutes. I am going to use the restroom to go pee very quickly because I've been drinking a lot of water for my throat. And I don't want to miss the start of next moto, but I think if I commentate it, make sure that nothing changed with results, give you guys the top 3. I know the overall because if car goes 1-1, Maverick Snyder went 2-5. Yes, he lost 5 points. So Cade Matherly is running a 3-2 for second overall. Seth Carr is running a 1-1 for first overall. And Maverick Snyder is running a 2-5 for third overall, which is where we're at right now. Holyhead, White Drizzle. Who am I watching? I was just looking for a little gap. Sorry, guys. Sorry, what are we doing? Seth Carr and Lappers. Cade here, and White Drizzle Holyhead after a 10-3 will end up in a good spot. Not on the podium, but probably fourth or fifth overall, and with some good points. I think I said 33 when I did the math earlier. So, that's pretty cool. Someone redeemed stretch like an hour ago. I'm going to go ahead and do that because my back still hurts. Woo. All right. We have 0 close battles on the track inside the top 5, so I'm going to give you guys what you all want to see. Actually, you know what? Seth Carr, 50 seconds out front. We're at 29:35. I'm going to see if he gets to the finish line before 30 minutes. I have to pee so bad. I'm going to see if he gets there. That will either mean 2 laps to go or 3 laps to go. It's at 29:50. Will he get to the finish within 10 seconds? Last race, pretty sure they came across 56, 57, 58, 59. There's the 30-minute mark. They are going to get 2 more laps. So I'm going to throw you guys on, and I will be right back. We are back in action here at round 8 of the RF Gaming Motocross Championship. We are 31 minutes into 250 Moto 2, and Seth Carr is putting on an absolute clinic. You see that at the bottom left, 52 seconds ahead of the rest of the field right now. Cade Matherly following closely in second. Jet Holyhead still in third place as he comes across right here. And they are making their way through lappers. They have lapped all the way up to 20th place, at least Seth Carr has. Evan Holt, look at him. He is cruising around in 4th place right now. He had fought through hell and back, but he has brought himself 7 seconds away from the rest of the pack. Maverick Snyder coming across in 5th place right now. Austin Partlow, Max Wilczek. Look at these guys. Emmanuel Cepeda. Ooh, are these lappers? No, that was Hayden Stevenson side by side. Just clicked over to him as he launched the wall, but he missed his landing point. He's going to go ahead and have a fall off the bike. He rounds out our top 10. He was trying to make this pass on Alec Horn, who is now trying to work on Emmanuel Cepeda. They are running 8 and 9 right here. Does Horn have the drive up Horsepower Hill? He's working on him. He scrubs. There you go. That's what I was talking about. You can scrub off that pre-lip down there. That is not a rider that they are battling position for. Horn is on the move, trying to make a move late in this moto. 32, almost 33 minutes into this moto. The leader is on. Seth Carr is on the white flag lap. He is trying to take this thing home with a 1-1 finish, extend his points lead in the series, and continue his domination that he has done for the second half of the season. But look at this battle. Oh, up the inside. Emmanuel Cepeda gets hit by Alec Horn. He goes down. They were in separate ruts, but Cepeda stands it up right there. Gets clipped barely, I think, unless he just stood it up and then threw himself down. So that's going to give Alec Horn sole possession of 7th place right now. Work our way back up through the field. Austin Partlow making some moves. Maverick Snyder he's going to be your round out your podium with a 2-5 finish. As long as he can hold on, he's got a big gap in front of him and a pretty big gap behind him too, 7 seconds each way. So all he has to do is keep it on 2 wheels to come around with a podium finish. Evan Holt fell back a little bit early on in Moto 1, but he has had a great resurrection ride here in Moto 2 at Washougal. He is absolutely crushing it up here, and Holyhead as well. 10th place in the first one, coming out with a redemption ride in third. Cade Matherly coming up Horsepower Hill. A great ride from the back, but too many times this season has he done that. Let's just check on the car, make sure he's not at the finish line because he is that far ahead. He is holding it down. He will come through with second overall as long as they stay the same with a 3-2 finish here today. But the man of the hour, Seth Carr, one more time off the big road jump here. Very famous jump where a lot of sick whips get thrown in game and in real life. He comes across and he is going to try to bring this thing home. Just a couple more corners to go. Here we go, Seth Carr, one final try through the whoops. And I saw him coming into that corner. It looked like he was going to try to do something crazy. Blitz across. He's going to lay it over. That's going to give whoever that is one more lap. He comes across. He is going to be your winner in the 250 class here at round 8, Washougal. Seth Carr with a dominant 1-1 finish. Finishes almost 40 seconds ahead of the rest of the field. Seth Carr takes this thing home. Cade Matherly is coming through, one corner to go. That's a lapper right there. He has a pretty good lead over Holyhead in third. Cade is going to come through the whoops one final time. 3-2 finish on the day. Cade Matherly takes over second overall here at Washougal. Going back, Holyhead, White Drizzle, he calls himself. Great redemption ride, and he's coming through in third in this moto, but gonna just miss out. Evan Holt finishes fourth right behind him. He misses out on a podium. Whoa, this could change things. Austin Parlow got by Maverick Snyder. Wait. Yeah, Maverick Snyder went down and went down again trying to send it. Parlow's gonna take fifth place in this moto. Snyder goes down. Alec Horn is too far back. He's gonna finish with a 2-6 overall on the day. I think that might be enough to keep him going with his podium. We're going to have to get a check. Maybe someone can do some math on that for me. Alec Horn coming across. Lap time difference. Yes, Kellen got the lap time difference in chat for you guys. 2:19.17 was the best lap of the race by Seth Carr. Cade Matherly, his best was a 2:21.875. Sorry, I'll keep watching these guys finish for you. That's a 2.7 almost exactly second difference between your top two racers with their best lap time. That just shows you guys how Seth Carr is becoming the class of this field. He is the father that stepped up to these guys, and he is making it work. Maverick Snyder still gets third overall. iMoto Lane, our stats guy in chat, lets us know he's going to finish with a 2-6, I think, for third overall. And Evan Holte was the next closest with a 5-4 finish, which I think will be just short. Whoa! Ryan Chelsea and Wyatt Grant and Jonah Baquette. What just happened? I thought it's hard because some of these guys are lappers. They're multiple laps down. I don't know. That was crazy. Ryan Chelsea gets the best of that. Wyatt Grant and Jonah Baquette, that's how they're going to stay with cuts. What a crazy finish for those guys. Let's work our way back up, see the man of the hour, and I'm actually going to go through and check and make sure nothing changed. Inside the top 20, no. Evan Vanderkoy finished 16th place. Ryan Chelsea actually got docked, and he's in 18th. Wyatt Grant 19th, and Jonah Baquette finished behind all of them, but they had cuts, and he gets bumped up to 20 He came across 20th. He gets bumped up to 17th place. Wow, Jeremy Siebold rounds out your top 20. And what a race here. Round 8 of the Race Factory Gaming Nationals. Presented by, you know what, everyone, but mostly us. I don't think there's anyone else. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors, especially we are going to be getting to 450 Moto 2 here. We will be having the Design Lab Co. Whole Shot Award again. I will be guessing and predicting probably wrong for the 15th time. Right now, Seth Carr, man. This guy is no stranger to finishing first, and he's had a couple 1-1s on the season. This time, didn't really have much competition. Cade started right behind him, not even a bike length behind him in the first moto. Cade Matherly went down early on, fell way back, had to battle back all the way to third. This one, Cade got in the start, or crash off the start, and he does work his way back from outside 20th all the way back to second, but just not going to be enough as Cade left the server. Wow. What a race, what a season for Seth Carr. As we move on to 450 and Seth Carr is rating, he and his viewers join the chat. Domination. That is what Seth Carr has been doing in the second half of this series. As we move on over, we got a B-Lars whole shot pick in chat. Everyone in chat, YouTube, Twitch, I want to see you guys throw in a prediction. Who do you think is going to get the whole shot here today in 450 Moto 2? Warshed also, I don't know who that is. I think it's also a rider rating with a party of 11. God, Kellen with a dad joke in chat because that's all he knows how to do anymore. I don't think I had the Moto timer on for you guys that whole Moto, and I'm sorry as I see it's unclicked right here. There's a lot going on, but you know what? I always try to keep you guys up to date with the time that we're at in the race. I will try to get that timer on for you for this last 450 Moto of the day before we go and sign off afterwards. I'm taking a little break to eat because your boy's hungry. Didn't have dinner. Come on, guys. We've got over 150 of you watching. Give me your 450 Moto 2 whole shot prediction in chat. And I do have top 5 results confirmed by Lane in chat. We have Carr with the 1-1. Matherly second with the 3-2. Maverick Snyder finished third overall with a 2-6. Evan Holt finished fourth overall with a 5-4. Who the heck is Juice? Someone finished 6-5 for fifth overall. And I don't know his nickname. Austin Bartolo. Austin Bartolo, we saw him come from way back multiple times in there. If you're going to give me the official results, you got to give me the name, Lane. Come on. We got bets in chat. If you are on Twitch, you can auction off your channel points to see, I got to stretch, to see if you can win some points that you can use to tell me to stretch because I need it. Apparently, Juice is Austin Bartolo's MX Bikes name as we are in the server. Just have to do a little disco Rico. Get back in here. 450 Moto 2 coming up shortly here at Washougal. Look how beautiful this track is. I would love to go Missed a meet up there years and years back with the boys. Gonna have to go up soon. Who knows? Maybe one day. God. Everyone's going crazy in the Twitch chat. That's the place to be. Not me, though. Right here. How do I... Dude, I hate this game so much. Look at T-Lang hanging out with his boy Caleb Hall. Oh, spin some laps. Dude. I don't know Kellen's controls. I also don't have headphones on. I think there's a brake or something stuck in. Real slow. Like, why am I in second gear that's not going? Also, probably a 250. And that's your preview from me. All right. We are coming to the gate. We do appreciate all of you guys watching in Twitch. And I swear to God, a brake was stuck, or 250. I hate 250s. Appreciate everyone watching in Twitch and YouTube. We are streaming. I think it is Start Your Systems TV. It's a newer channel. So if you guys are subscribed to Twitch, get the Moto timer up for you guys. If you are watching on Twitch and you are subscribed to our main channel, I would really like my Design Lab Whole Shot co-pick is going to be Tyler Lang. I like the gate he's on up the inside. I'm not going to be able to get to him. I'm just going to watch B-Lars. He's in a good spot. It felt slow, Kellen. The gate is down. Good start by Tyler Lang. But then the better start by Brandon Larson, his teammate, who goes down on the start for the second time overall. There's about 65 dudes down in the first corner. I don't even think there's that many on the gate. Body Parker is in the lead, but I think Blake O'Brien took over that. Oh my goodness. He got the Design Lab Whole Shot award. Good job, Blake O'Brien. Body Parker with a ripper of a start. Caleb Hall, Joey Carter, Payson Johnson up front here early in a good position. Adam Holm as well. Just made a pass on him down the hill. Blows the corner. Kills my teammate Ethan Parks. 4 more dudes down in that corner. They just started a conundrum. Devin Davis on his DX3 moto ride. A very much better start than he had in the first moto. Really cool to see that. Chase Donovan back here through the LCQ, I think. I don't know. Colby Eaglin. Also up here right now, Kyle Boardman, Adam Holt, Vial, Pichon, Piccioni. And that is our top, 12. Body Parker still holding on the lead, though. Let's see. Oh, Joey Carter launches the sand, gets into the back of another rider right there. That was Blake O'Brien, I think. Payson Johnson now up into third. Caleb Hall right here. Look at these guys. I'm going to try to get one of these. See some whips. See some whips. Ooh. 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 Two-stroke. Something cool. These guys suck. All right. Back up front. See what happens. Action early. Payson Johnson on the move. I would not be surprised to see him get past Blake O'Brien very soon. Caleb Hall with a small mistake. That's going to allow Devin Davis up into P4 early on here. Payson Johnson struggled through the whoops when unable to make the pass there. Colby Eaglin, though, right outside of Devin Davis. He's trying to make this move as well. He said, listen, guys, I freaking dropped it on the table. I finished way up there in P2, P1. I forget all the results. My memory sucks. But he was up inside the top 3 for sure. He's 2-2. Yeah, he finished second. He's trying to get up there and show, okay, dude, I can get up there and beat Payson. If Payson has any trouble, does not finish second, he could win this overall again 2 weeks in a row. That's not what Devin Davis wants to hear right behind him. But, man, it's definitely something that could happen. Let's keep an eye on Boardman right here. Kyle Boardman and Pablo Vial, they are in a little bit of a battle right now. Vial has showed some speed, worked his way way up from the back, and worked his way up early on in this race, and the rest of the field coming through. It is getting tight up front. Body Parker leading 1.6 seconds. Payson Johnson was able to get by Blake O'Brien. He is working his way up. I will try to keep an eye on the timing for this and see this pass. We do have just a lot of close action here. I like Devin Davis fighting off Colby Eaglin. They're not teammates here. Look at that. Colby Eaglin railed around the outside. Just got a better drive right up there. Wow, White Drizzle in chat. Thank you so much for joining us in a great ride in the second moto. Proud of you. Colby Eaglin, no. Made that pass on D. Davis. D. Davis still in 5th. Hold on for the best ride. Your best ride of the year. Why not? Do it. Pablo Vial's not that scary. He's just really fast. So are you. Appreciate Devin Davis. Look at him slowing up. You'll see him. He actually cased that double. Whoa! Right over the top is Pablo Vial as he comes falling from the sky. That was cool. I was going to say it was like something, but my brain is slow. Pablo Vial making the moves, though. Devin Davis, I like where he's at. Look at this huge mistake, and he's down. Pablo Vial saw that coming from a mile away. Devin Davis is going to get the spot back. I like Devin's approach. Don't launch. He even messed up like the double launch into the, maybe a double, triple quad, you could call it. He messed it up and cased it, and it lost him a little bit of time, but he's doing something that's easily repeatable, and when you do make a mistake, you're not going to fall off. Launching as far as Vial did over his head, you make a mistake. Oh, Payson Johnson's about to make a pass right here. Shoot! Two seconds late, just like always. You know, when you see half a second with Payson Johnson, you really just got to go to him because that half a second turned into a 0.1, and then by the time I got to him, he's in the lead. Payson Johnson now out front where he wants to be. The dog Oakley is now in the studio joining me. He said, I'm so much better than Roxy. He's actually faded out of his mind right now. Always is. Payson Johnson, look at this. Body Parker's trying to make a move around the outside. Payson made a small mistake. Body got a way better drive up here, but Payson scrubbed the hell out of that. Top of Horsepower Hill. Let's see what he can do. He's coming around the outside, trying to carry a little bit more speed. Going, which rut do they choose? They both elect to go to the center rut. Body hits it a little bit cleaner. He's going to have more of a drive. Can he come up the inside of Payson? He is right up the inside of Payson. Payson launches to the outside. Whoa, kick going down the hill. The track is not rough enough to make that bad. Body's going to go outside, inside. Payson with an inside middle. What just happened? Hello? Body Parker, it looks like they're hitting each other, but those ruts don't look close. Body like stood it up on the nose and flipped his rear wheel. I do not understand what just happened. Body was giving a great ride. I'm pretty sure it's Bodie, but that's what I call you. So you're Body now. Having a great ride, challenging back Payson Johnson. Not many people ever do that. And just one small mistake. Now Colby Eaglin is one spot out from his first moto finish, so he's trying to go. He's looking to go 2-2 here today with Payson Johnson going. He didn't win. He went third. So this will be a 3-1, which will take it over a 2-2 if he can make the pass on Body Parker. And Tyler Lang, let's give a rundown here. I don't think anything's happening just yet. Please don't make anything. D. Davis 5th, Adam Holmes 6th, Bryce Whelan 7th, Joey Carter 8th, Gummison 9th, Ari Agata 10th, Ortiz 11th, Frank Jackson should be in 4th, but he's in 12th. Jake Spees 13, Caleb Hall 14, Chase Donovan 15, Vial dropped all the way back to 16. Jaden Gomez did not fade early on, but got a bad start this moto. He's in 17th, Austin Bear 18, Cocroft 19, Piccioni, and Ethan Parks, top 20. Where is this man, Tyler Lang, all the way back? The number 5 is in 27th place. Wow, another single digit, 29th place. Braden Carter way back here. Great showing last week, but really just falling apart. And Chase Blakely, 38th place, all the way back in last. Braden Castaneda, also 24th. Those are some notable names. They're way outside of the battle. Let's head on up front and see what we've got. Body Parker right here. He's trying to hold on. I don't think it's close enough. I think this battle's closer, and it's not. Let's look at Bryce Whelan trying to make a move up the inside of Adam Holm. Adam Holm been having some great rides lately after being out of the game for what seems like so long. Whoa, look at that line. That was sick. I think that's what Payson Johnson was going to do early on when Body ran it up the inside, but he had to back out. Oh, just like that. That's Blake O'Brien down out of 5th place. So he's going to give that over. He's now back into 7th. Adam Holm is in 6th. And Bryce Whelan now gets himself in a top 5 spot. Battle up front, still not that close. So we'll watch some of these guys that we don't get to see that often. Giving love to the privateers. Call me Steve Mathis. I'm giving it back. Blake O'Brien actually here. Whoa, Joey Carter, Dr. Do. He's trying to fight back. He was up front, just made a small mistake in the corner. He's trying to tell these guys, I'm fast AF. I can get back up here. This is kind of a spot where they have to funnel in, though, these next couple corners, I think, too. Nothing really works. They are electing for this inside, though, right now, even in a battle, which is crazy, because I feel like actually inside you have to protect. Outside is way faster. So that's why your top 2 were going inside, and Joey Carter behind was trying to make a move. Look at this, Bryce Whelan trying to make a move on Devin Davis up here, getting a little bit closer, and actually Colby Eaglin is getting close to Buddy Parker. Let's go up. This is inside our top 3 positions. Colby Eaglin running 3rd, Body still a strong 2nd. These guys are only 5.7 seconds off of Payson Johnson. We are 9 minutes and 30 seconds into the moto, and they're still unable to, or Payson is still unable to gap these guys like you would think that he would be able to. Body with a great turnaround ride. Love what I'm seeing out of these guys. Reminded me of Holyhead. He was up, had a decent ride in the first moto, but this is a complete 180 from where he was at. Same thing with Devin Davis, man. Devin Davis is working. This is not, okay, I want to show you guys. Payson right here is out front, ran a 2:18.8, fastest lap of the race last time around. Buddy Parker is 6 seconds back. Colby Eaglin is 7 seconds back. So that's what that is. The gap back to Devin Davis is another 12. So Devin Davis right here in 4th. That's how much that these guys have been getting into it back here. Devin is clear of Bryce Whelan for the time being, but Bryce is still going to try to make the move and work his way up a little bit more. Adam Holmes still launching around that corner, which is probably my favorite line on the track, actually. Even more than Payson Johnson launching the walls, which I actually don't know is allowed anymore. Look at this move. Joey Carter tried to go around the outside of Blake O'Brien, was unable to make it stick. That's him on that Dr. Do machine chasing the Elite Decals rider as they're coming through. This is going to be an awesome, awesome battle between all of these guys right here. What they're doing, they're all doing the same kind of double. I think it's a triple into the sand. I would say it's a triple, then it's a quad, and that crazy thing that Payson did was a 5. They're tripling in, nothing too crazy, but they're not launching, you know, as far as they maybe could. Blake O'Brien absolutely getting dirty for us. Getting nasty up in Calabasas. He's probably from somewhere back east. Whoa, off the track goes Adam Holm, that camera. Shout out to Braden Carter also, who's having a terrible race. He's back in 22nd. He did help with the cameras. So very appreciative on that. Literally right before the stream started, got those in. So thank you for everyone that always puts in any help to the streams. We appreciate you. We are a family. Oh, Dr. Do launched. Tried to send it past Adam Holm on the finish line, and he cartwheeled way out of here. Luckily, he's right next to that Asterisk Medical Mule. Could have got up if he needed that. Killian Ortiz made the pass by up into 8th place and then had to tip over. So now this battle, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, is going to be nice and tight back here. I realize that I'm not good at doing like a country accent or a NASCAR voice. Oh, Triley's! Joey Carter goes by all of them as he's working his way back up through the field. This battle is not over as they all send the wall. That was awesome. Look at these guys. Let's see. This is a close little thing right here. There's battles all over. Wow, Jaden Gomez tries to go around the outside, not able to make it happen. Jaden Gomez, now he's taking the inside line. These guys are going to be drag racing. This is called Horsepower Hill for a reason. They both launch to the same thing. On the Dr. Do machine, Joey Carter has a better line, and he lays it over and scrubs over. I think that might be the end of this battle for the time being. We might be able to come back to it. Let me check. I think Buddy Parker might be close enough to Colby Eaglin. Oh, and just like that, I'm a freaking magician. I can predict the future. I'm a sidekick. That's what that is. Buddy Parker goes down, launching into the sand, and that's where we when I said Devin Davis was going for the safe line and not launching too hard, that's what can happen. You go for that big send. You have to almost when you're at the top of the field, but one small mistake can be tragic. You better know how to judge that. Devin Davis still back here in 4th place. Still kind of riding all on his own. I'll show you the gap as Devin Davis goes down hard. There are ruts 14 minutes into this race. He is starting to land in braking bumps there. You can see as they come down the hill right there, Devin Davis. Oh, no. He's floundering like a fish. He's going to get up still in 7th, but, man, when you're riding up there and he lost, got to be at least 12 seconds right there. That's a bummer for him. Joey Carter, though, we already saw he separated himself from the rest of these guys. Jaden Gomez still giving chase up here. And Adam Holm still sending it. Whoa! Change for the lead. Colby Eagland is now your race leader. And that must have just happened after I was looking at lap times, but not keeping an eye on live timing. Colby must have happened after the finish line because Payson Johnson ran a 2:18, but then we saw that happen. Thank you for that. Colby Eagland to the lead. He is now in position to win the overall. 2-1 beats everything because it's impossible to get anything other than that. This would leave Payson Johnson with a 3-2. We are 30 seconds away, 20 seconds from the halfway point of the moto. Let's see what Payson Johnson does. Late in the first moto, he started to say, okay, I'm going to push. I'm going to go push and do this. And he ended up throwing it away, falling like 4 times in 2 laps. So we'll see what Payson does. He has a lot of time, and look at that speed. There's sometimes he just takes a corner, and you're like, how do you accelerate that fast? No one else does that. Payson does. Small mistake. Eagland went to the outside right there. Eagland scrubbing over. He's going to get in that preferred line right there. Let's see what he does. He's launching 3. Payson's launching 4, lands side by side. It's a drag race. Payson technically has it with timing gates. They're back and forth. Oppo doolies. Colby Eagland and Payson Johnson over the road jump. Let's see. Colby blows the burn, but he gets the scrub down. Still has the preferred line. Can he get the jump into this rut cleanly? Not as clean. Whoa, little slide out there, and he is going to lose the spot. What a battle between these two up here. You can tell that Payson Johnson, when he's right behind you, you have Colby Eagland pushing as fast as possible, trying to ride your pace, trying to stay ahead of you, and that brings small mistakes. Payson Johnson going 3, 4, 4. I think there was a 5 in there maybe. He is just on another level. 228.6, 223.5, so not the best lap by Colby from those mistakes. He had been running 218s. New fastest lap of the race, Body Parker. What a legend. 218.7 in 3rd place. If you told me Body Parker was going to be the fastest rider on the track this race, that was a lapper, I would have been like, dude, I get it. He's great. Could he run 3rd? Yeah, but I didn't think he had this top elite level speed that we normally only see from the Trevor Burns, who was missing, the Braden Carters, the Tyler Langs, right, that are running and dropping these things. That's crazy. All right, so we are 17 minutes into this race. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys another little rundown since we do have a small gap here at the start of the field. Oh, that was a good stretch. All right, Payson Johnson, your leader, would be winning the overall now with a 3-1. Just coming up short will be Colby Eagland here with a 2-2, but he has not given up. This is not the olden days of Payson Johnson dominating by 40 seconds. Sometimes the way it's been going lately and on this track doesn't look like Payson has that in him. We'll come back to that battle. Body Parker with a great ride up here in 3rd. Had a good start and has just putting down awesome speed, pretty much matching what the leaders are doing. He's only 15 seconds back of the lead. And then there's a huge gap, another 15 seconds back to Adam Holm. Adam Holm right here in 4th place. He is battling with Bryce Whelan. Bryce Whelan trying to go up the inside. It's very tight. You got to be on the brakes. Look at that. Gets the inside. But Adam Holm with that second rut gets the preferred line, gets more speed, and is able to slingshot in and hold on to this position. This is a great battle here inside the top 5. I am actually going to stop here and watch this for a second. Bryce Whelan scrubbing up the inside. They're going to both go over the wall at the same time. They both triple, both throwing whips. Bryce Whelan lands better, and he's going to have a little bit tighter line. Not going to get the drive, though. Adam Holm holds on again. The pressure is cooking. Adam Holm making some rice up here in 4th place, trying to stay away from Bryce. Bryce, though, not giving up at any point. These two look very evenly matched. Let's check their fastest lap time of the race. Whoa, Bryce has a 2:21.5 to a 2:23 for Adam. So unless Adam gets on his horse and starts kicking, Bryce Whelan is the one that's got the speed that shows that he wants to work it up. But Adam Holm right now has the consistency. These two come across. Bryce Whelan actually was ahead, must have lost it. He ran 5 seconds slower. So Bryce is just trying to get back to 4th where he feels like he belongs. He said that was my position. I'm going to come back and take it. Joey Carter having a great ride in 6th. The Dr. Do machine seems to be showing up pretty much every round. And Frank Jackson, who was in 12th, is working his way back up to 4th. He said, that's my position. Get out of it, Adam. I'm coming for you. Frank Jackson with a great second ride. Ooh, look at this. Wait. Adam Holm into 4th. Joey Carter into 5th. Lost it. Wait, what? Or Joey got Bryce Whelan, but Joey just went down behind that pole. You cannot see him. RIP. All right, getting back to it. Jaden Gomez having another good ride in 8th. He started up front. In this moto, he's showing I can start from the middle of the pack and work my way up. That's where my speed makes me belong. Another fun little battle right here is Devin Davis on the 37 machine. Straight out of Piru. I don't know where he's from, but he's one of our vets these days, and he's been having some great rides recently. Led some laps last week, and inside the top 10 here in this second moto. Tyler Lang, this is bad. Tyler Lang, your first moto winner. After a horrific start and unable to get back mounted on his horse quickly, he is now only up to 10th position. The thing I say is we were watching a battle between T. Lang and Colby Eaglin that was 8 points apart. Then they ended up 3 points apart, so it was then 11. And that's not true. 13 points apart. And then Colby Eaglin now, this is the battle for second in the championship. Tyler Lang will be only getting 11 points if he finishes in 10th. Now he's throwing some baby dualies, trying to work his way up. He's got Devin Davis, not an easy man to pass. I would say I would relate D. Davis to he's like a Mookie. He's a big body out there. A little off the pace of where he once was. Tyler Lang trying to make a move around the outside. That was Joey Carter down. Look at this. Tyler Lang gets a twofer because he pushes it in on Devin Davis. Can he get a 3-piece right here around the outside? Inside, Bryce Whelan gets a bad line. He is going to get a 3-piece in 2 corners before the finish. That's going to move Tyler Lang all the way up from 10th all the way to 7th. Now he's going to try to mount a charge on Jaden Gomez. Keep working his way up. He's in this little points battle. I'm going to slowly work my way up, though, to show you where everyone is. Look at Adam Holmes still working far away from Buddy Parker, who is now... Whoa! The lead freaking changed, and I missed it! Payson Johnson is in second place again, and I was working up towards this battle because Colby Eaglin had got it down to 2.5 seconds, and I said, that's where I want to go. Payson must have had a slide out, because the gap instantly flipped, but just to 2.5 seconds the other way. So I was really looking at the gaps on my live timing, not really the names. Colby Eaglin back in first. He's in the catbird seat, and he is in control of the overall. Don't really have to do any math for you guys. Colby Eaglin and Payson Johnson, whoever beats who wins the overall here today. That's pretty much it. Even if they finish 2-3 somehow, if Buddy Parker catches up 18 points, because these two finished 2-3. Oh, Payson Johnson goes down. He jumps too far. I want to see. He lands right there on that side. Oh my gosh, you can see those bumps are getting deep. He's not just launching to the landing anymore. And I wonder now if I can show you. So he is 10 seconds back. Let's go find someone. God, you're so far apart, guys. Frank Jackson taking a detour. He is in 5th place. I told you he's trying to get to 4th place, taking over his position. He says, that's mine. That's where I belong. Adam Holm, okay, see, he's not jumping deep. See how he landed, and then these guys are hitting these ruts? Tyler Lang, too. So Devin Davis, he's jumping, like, right to the beginning of the first one. Ooh, he almost goes down. Payson Johnson just jumped all the way, tried to go into the first one. I think he went 1.5, exploded his super good suspension. And now he is not only in second, he's in second by a fall-off crash, so you can't just pray for a tip over. Tyler Lang here in 6th. This is the closest battle on the track. They're very far away. Buddy Parker has 3rd place secured by 10 seconds ahead of him and 20 seconds behind. So this is the battle on the track. This is 4, 5, 6. Adam Holm from Jackson, from Lang. I don't even know if I'm using that the right way. Kellen says it like that. But these guys are all right next to each other. Holm, Jackson. Ooh, look at that line from Jackson. He got the drive, but Holm launches a little bit further. But the drive from Jackson is going to get it done around the outside. Does not code over enough. Yes, he does. He gets the inside rut. Makes that move on Adam Holm. Frank Jackson is now in 4th place. He can die happy. And what we just missed, Tyler Lang easily makes the move up the inside from over Adam Holm, and he's not done. So he might take this thing over from Frank Jackson, who 4th is his happy place, but he hasn't really finished there in a long time. He's just happy to have gotten there. I think he'll take a 5th place. Tyler Lang, though, he's got to work his way up. I don't know if he can get up to Buddy Parker, though. Only 5 minutes left in the moto plus 2 laps, and you got to make this pass and gain 20 seconds to get a podium. I don't think it's going to happen. Tyler Lang is still losing points on the day. No matter what happens, there is the pass, though. So Tyler Lang in 4th, Frank Jackson 5th, and Adam Holm in 6th. And these 3, there's a little gap to Joey Carter and Dr. Do Machine. Shout out to him. He's still having a great ride. Devin Davis also still inside the top 10 in 8th. Jaden Gomez, who did not fade in the first moto. Mr. Freak Dog Racing. Shout out him and all his boys in chat. And him watching this back later. Great ride by you. 2 top 10s for the day. Awesome finish. Jared Gummison, too. Number 77. Haven't seen him much up front on the day, and he is charging. Rounds out the top 10. Braden Carter is still back in 9th place. Or not 9th place, on the number 9 machine. Still outside the points in 22nd. Braden Castellaneta, who hole-shotted first moto, in 18th. Jeremy Schiabro, 19th. And Bryce Whelan, 15th. Any other notable names? Brandon Larson, who was inches away. Gummison home track, shout out, you Orgoshington native. You live on one of those, because guess what? Washougal's on the border. It's about 5 minutes from the river, and the river is the border between Oregon and Washington. Let's see. Brandon Larson was about 1 wheel away from getting both hole shots today. I want to shout out to Brandon. Just got into 2 pileups on the start. He's in 27th, having a bad time. J.R. Reyes, who we have seen up front, he's back in 35th. We are watching your leader, Payson Johnson, though. I am going to go back. The battle is developing for 4th and 5th again. Frank Jackson. See, it's never as close as it looks. Never as close. There's no battles. Buddy Parker, though, has been fading. Oh, my God, has he been fading. He was 20 seconds off the lead, and Tyler Lang was 40. Well, now Buddy Parker is 30 seconds off the lead, and Tyler Lang is 37. So not only is Tyler Lang gaining, but Buddy Parker must have had a 10-second fall off, and that is where he is at. So this could be interesting. Tyler Lang would be here. So your overall position would be Tyler Lang with a 1-3 if he gets Buddy Parker. Colby Eaglin would be winning the overall with a 3-1. That does win. Beats out a 1-3. You tie in points. And Payson Johnson would be coming up just short with a 2-2 finish on the day. Did Payson get second? Yeah, I did. Yeah? Yeah. I think so. Go, all these guys in. Body Parker goes down. That's going to do it. Tyler Lang, look, he's right here coming down the hill. He takes it over. One small mistake. This track is getting beat to hell. And these guys are making mistakes. There's lines. They've got to jump into ruts. They've got to land in braking bumps. They have all this stuff going on. And, man, sometimes it comes up and bites you. Body Parker was crushing it on the smooth track. Now he is getting all over. Frank Jackson is all over him trying to make a move, and Adam Holmes still back there trying to get something to happen. The gap up front is 12 seconds from Payson Johnson to Colby Eaglin. 28 minutes through the moto. What's going to happen? We'll have to count you guys down. Can I just get a confirmation in chat that Payson went 3-2. I was wrong this whole time. Our overalls would be, as it stands, Colby with a 2-1 for the overall and 47 points on the day. Payson Johnson with a 3-2 and 43 points on the day. No, 42 points on the day. And Tyler Lang would be 1. He's now back in 4th. Tyler Lang, if he's in... So, fuck, I missed it. Sorry, guys. Hey. Eaglin, Johnson, Jackson, Tyler Lang. Tyler Lang made a mistake, fell back to 4th. This puts Tyler Lang 3rd overall. If he makes one pass and gets up to a 1-3, he takes over 2nd overall from Payson. So it's Colby 2-1, T Lang 1-4, Payson 3-2. Payson 3-2 for 2nd, Tyler Lang 1-4 for 3rd. If he gets this one position, he moves himself up into 2nd overall. I got the math. We're dialed. Frank Jackson is in the hot seat because Tyler Lang is coming. And guess what? Up front, Colby Eaglin has just been running 221s. No big deal. Why is that a big deal? Why is that not a big deal? Because Payson ran a 225 last time, had a couple mistakes, maybe a fall off. Let's see what he has here. Another fall off. That's going to bring him closer. We could see the fade of a century from Payson Johnson. He gets back. Starts to get flustered. He could fall back, and Frank Jackson could be up here. Tyler Lang could get past him. Ah, shoot, and Tyler Lang got him. A mistake from Frank Jackson in that left-hander. That thing is deadly. That's where we saw Body Parker go down and give it up to T Lang. Now Frank Jackson gives it up to T Lang there. 1-4 is 25 and 3, 22, 20, 18. 25, 18, 35 points. Math. 5, 8, 3, 43, 33. I'm not going to do math right now. Colby Eaglin would have 47 points for a 2-1 finish. Tyler Lang would have 43 points with a 1-3 because that's 1 and then you're losing, or with a 1-4. So yeah, 1-4 would be the 3-2. You are correct. T Lang would be 2nd, still with a 4th, and he doesn't need to worry because he's in 3rd. Did I just miss that? This is what happens when you got one person trying to do math. Thank you in chat. Payson Johnson coming up just short with a 3rd overall with 42 points. If things end this way, look at Payson throwing doolies. Missed the live call, but that is what oh no. Brandon Larson on the Phil's machine in 25th just got lapped. Next guy to get lapped is Braden Carter, our Supercross champion, who is holding down 24th. He will be getting lapped soon. He just ran a 2:53, so Braden Carter's not having a good time. All right. Taking a breath. We are coming to the white flag lap as Colby Eaglin is coming through the whoops for one more time. This should be it. I think he crossed after time. All right. Got to take a sip of my water before we start screaming. Colby Eaglin is your leader right now, 15 seconds ahead of Payson Johnson and 42 seconds back to Frank Jackson. But Frank Jackson has pressure on his heels. They're not even at the finish line. That's how far ahead Colby Eaglin is from this gap. Tyler Lang is right behind Frank Jackson, 3 seconds, and Buddy Parker has not given up after having a tumble out of third earlier that gave over the position. He is still fighting back. He is still here. After that, a pretty decent gap to Adam Holm. Huge gap to Jaden Gomez. Devin Davis 8th. Jeff Cooper having a great ride on his Yogi Machine in 7th. And Killian Ortiz in 10th. Followed by Joey Carter, who's trying to push back up. But until we get to the end with Colby Eaglin, he looks like he's going to have this thing dialed in. Payson Johnson could not take the overall. Tyler Lang needs this position. As Tyler Lang goes down, we just caught it in the background there. He lands off that little roller, or big roller, and he gets some swaps and dies. This is huge implications for the overall, because not only will it give more points to Colby Eaglin in the championship that he was already gaining, Tyler Lang is now going to lose second overall to Payson Johnson, who will have that with a 3-2, ending with 42 points to Colby Eaglin's 47. Payson Johnson does have the fastest lap of the race with a 2:18.3. Colby Eaglin has a 2:18.9. Buddy Parker, 2:18.7, was the fastest for a while. Colby Eaglin celebrating up front, 23 seconds and a couple corners to go. Is right where you want to be as he goes down in that section. I talked about how rough it was getting. Look at those braking bumps that they are landing in. He's going to get up. He will have a decent amount of time, probably 12 seconds at least, to Payson Johnson when he crashes or when he gets past that point. But he should still have it. Buddy Parker. Oh, Tyler Lang. Yeah, he's still there. Okay, these guys are all still far away. One corner to go. Colby Eaglin coming around. 2-1 finishes. One last trip through the whoops here at Washougal. He takes the overall here at round 8 of RaceFactoryGaming Nationals at Washougal. Payson Johnson going to come in second overall here. 3-2 finishes here on the day as long as he survives one last trip through the whoops. Here he goes, jumping in, then blitzing. Second overall for Payson Johnson. These guys all going down. Frank Jackson with his best ride, I think, of the season. I don't think he's finished higher than 4th. Comes across with 3rd in that moto. He is stoked. Buddy Parker makes it to 4th. Tyler Lang, that's a lapper in the blue. Tyler Lang comes across in 5th on this moto. I would assume he still has 3rd overall. Adam Holm comes across 6th. Jaden Gomez going to come across 7th. Tyler Lang should still have 3rd overall, but is going to be losing points, and I think he's going to be pretty damn close to tied with Colby Eaglin in the championship. Devin Davis, hard fought. He's still fighting for 8th. It feels like he's been here forever. Look at this. Jeff Cooper trying to make a move up the inside. Devin Davis triples in. Jeff Cooper does not. He's not going to get it done. They come across the line, and just like that, by half a bike length, Devin Davis comes in 8th. Second moto. Jeff Cooper 9th. Caleb Hall rounds out your top 10. Killian Ortiz was up here in 10th. He's going to go ahead and drop back to 11th. Braden Castaneda, whole shot first moto, fights his way back from way back to 12th. Blake O'Brien, 13th. Joey Carter, 14th. Oh my gosh. I just had a back stretch so good I almost passed out. Made me lightheaded. Jake Spies, 15th. Look at this battle. Gummison, followed by Anthony Pichon and Chase B, the local 18th place, coming across. We'll see if any of those things change once everyone finishes. Rounding out your top 20, Lucas Arriagata and Squidbro just gets it. Brandon Cocroft, after being up front very early, going to come up just short, as well as our boy Ethan Parks. That rounds out your top 20 here at Washougal. I don't know how to end the stream, so this is going to go. I'm just going to do everything I did backwards once we get to that point. Let's go ahead and show you the man of the hour, Colby Eaglin. And actually, I'm going to go through and see if there were any cuts. Colby Eaglin, your overall winner on the day. Nothing changed inside your top 10. or your top 20. All the results stay the same as you saw them cross the line here in second moto. Congratulations to Colby Eaglin on your 450 overall here at Washougal. All right. I'm going to do some things. Take this off the screen. Let's come back here in studio. Thank you guys all for joining us. Everyone who joined in the chat, rode along with us. Still over 100 of you guys, 130-ish of you guys still watching live. Really appreciate all of that. You guys for coming out to support the series. Thank you, Kellen Brower. I know you couldn't be here. Thank you for being in the chat, talking with everyone, hanging out. We had some great racing today. A couple blowout motos, maybe in 250, but still great racing behind all through the field. And we just appreciate each and every one of you for being here every week and watching our streams. See all you guys in chat. Thank you so much. The stash isn't curling as much as we'd like, but we shaved it. It's bad. It's okay. Thank you guys so much for joining us. I will be signing off now. Thank you to Race Factory Gaming. Thank you to the Design Lab Co. For Whole Shot Award, Nick Porter. Thank you, Kellen. Thank you everyone for being here, and you guys have a great night. I will be signing off now, and we will say doolies next time Kellen is back here.